Shout out to LTTV.
Shout out to LTTV.
Salute to LTTV in the building, man.
Shout out to brother LTTV.
Shout out to LTTV.
Nobody's LT, and I'm certainly not implying that.
Shout out to LTTV. Shout out to LTTV.
Shout out to LTTV.
Salute to LTTV in the building, man.
Shout out to brother LTTV.
Shout out to LTTV.
Nobody's LT, and I'm certainly not implying that.
LT cooking your ass.
If y'all want to keep up with the news and this shit be going on, subscribe to LTTV. That nigga know everything about everything. I ain't gonna lie.
Unless you gonna go with him to a gym, then it ain't.
This what he want. He ain't going to go.
No, I want to fight in the gym. I came all the way up here to not fight. Nigga, I saw the... Bro, if I fall...
Eric,
hit
how
my
many
head on
gyms?
the edge of this...
Eric, set it up at Stephen
Are you
Mayer
gonna
chat.
pay for me? Set it
Eric,
up.
can we get it at Stephen Mayer?
Because that's who you
He said he's gonna open the gym right now.
You've been wanting
Yeah,
to
go open the gym right now. Go open up one right now. I'll go with you.
Bro, what?
Let's go.
Set up.
You said you can go open up the key to a gym. I'll go with you.
Where my gym is at, we can't do this late at night.
And mine is right here and it's late at night and you ain't rolled.
This ain't a
Come
gym.
on.
All right, man.
This nigga's a pussy.
All right. What's your response?
All right, give me your response, you fat.
Okay. Your wife is a and your kids are your wife is a and your kids are
Whoa.
War.
Yeah, LTTV, Blunt Talk with LT, back at it with another video. All right, look, man, I'm tired of shit, but I don't give a fuck. We get into this. This fat motherfucker, Bucci Bear, Brandon from No Jumper, this absolute fraud has been getting marked out by War Chief Jumbee. Y'all know him as Brother Jumbee on this channel. Brother Jumbee has been cooking the shit out of Bucci Bear. Bucci Bear drove 45 minutes to Jumbee's house for the fade, just to duck the fade, just to pull out the camera, make excuses while he's sweating profusely. Back is absolutely drenched. Such a fat nigga, typical fat nigga shit. Just disgusting work. This nigga came in these tight ass booty shorts with a camera, not willing to fight, making all sorts of pathetic excuses. Ruined his career, talking about black belt this, black belt that, but not willing to squabble. Why would you travel 45 minutes to make an ass of yourself? And then you get online, you get on the internet on No Jumper because Lush calls Jumbee. And this guy is refusing to let Jumbee speak. And he calls his wife and his children out of their name. Absolute coward. What we call Bucci Bear in Toronto, we'll call him a waste man. That's what we call niggas like him. Absolute coward, pathetic, fat, damn near diabetic. It's like, come on, man. I ain't gonna shit on diabetics. Anyone could get diabetes. It is what it is. But yo, come on, man. It's filthy work out here. Let's get into this, man.
Chief, what's happening, brother?
What up, bud? Hey, hold on. Time out. Time out.
Hold up. Let me move this out of the way so y'all can see this. Motherfucker. This guy's even bigger than Flacco. Pause.
Stick together.
Mm-hmm.
Pause.
Because I got to turn my TV down. Lush,
Bro, high right now. What's up, brother?
I am high. I smoke weed.
You smoke crack too. Lush just said you smoked crack with him before.
I did not say that.
Lush did. He said, how do I know this dude?
I got the real.
Scante Warrior.
I got the real. Let me talk.
You see how this guy, he comes in fabricating tales. Out of nowhere, fabricating tales. Okay, so he got marked out. Where did this all occur? When did this, how did this all occur? Okay, this goes back pretty deep. Boss. Hold up, chat. We want some history on this. We want to get to the start. This is bad, man. This is bad.
I still think No Jumper needs to step in, or else Brandon is probably gonna quit or leave the platform.
You're a victim.
Here we go, CSI.
Now, Flacco thinks that No Jumper needs to step in because Brandon's feelings are hurt and he might quit the platform, knowing that Adam22 makes a living off of making a fool out of these dumbass niggas that choose to be employed by No Jumper. He'll make sure they crash out, they get marked out, their entire reputation gets ruined for clout and views. At their detriment only. They ain't fucking up. It's not fucking up with Adam22's bag, and he keeps moving. He keeps cycling new random dusty niggas on his platform. They crash out, they get embarrassed, he makes money, they leave. Simple process. Rinse and repeat.
Because when you're Brandon, there's only so much you could take being at No Jumper if essentially being here is ruining your peace, ruining your meaningful relationships, and ruining your reputation as a content creator and a man. Let's start.
Now, hold up. This is where he's being unaccountable, because it seemed like people had suspicions that Flacco brought in Brandon, because he brought Brandon into No Jumper, as a ploy to try to get Brandon to make Suspect crash out so he can get rid of Suspect because he didn't like Suspect. And Flacco's been kind of trying to eliminate certain folks in No Jumper that he doesn't like around him, that don't bring enough to the table, that aren't good for the platform, that he doesn't get along with, that try to, because Suspect embarrassed Flacco many times on the platform before in the past. So that's what people suspected was going on with him. Now, when you go into his past,
Start with exactly how being hired at No Jumper ruined Brandon's peace. See, when Brandon first got to No Jumper, Brandon's YouTube name was Pan African Strikes Back. He was doing the Pan-African grift, probably from the Umar Johnson sector, the same way Flacco was from the Umar Johnson sector. Now Flacco's making videos dissing Umar Johnson because it's more profitable, but meanwhile, he came up under his wing. Came up under the Dr. Umar Johnson sector as a meat hugger.
Stick together.
Pause. Content that was nothing gang-related, nothing violent. His entire content was trying to educate and elevate people, and he was pretty soft-spoken, calm, tranquil. He was zen-like, if you want to put it like that.
Surround yourself with your friends, other beautiful people, the homies, and live your best life.
That.
What the hell was that? Ha!
Gay!
Yo, what the fuck? Hold up, Chad.
That.
Surround yourself with your friends, other beautiful people,
Shit.
the homies, and live your best life.
That guy looks almost unrecognizable to this day, because within months.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Of working at No Jumper, Brandon went from hugging trees, walking on flowers at the beach, telling people on how to be tranquil, how to be at peace, to this.
This is the question. Do you want to squabble? Do you want to fight? That's the any in here. Look, any host on No Jumper. I don't care, Hoover, A-Tray, Inglewood, whatever. You could call your hardest from wherever you from. I'ma say it to that he'll do period. Wait. No, I don't give a. Don't be like me.
Do not be like him. All that tough talk, all that internet fugazi shit. He's trying to compete for a spot on No Jumper because he thinks that's what the platform is. He thinks that you have to be the realest street nigga. You got to be a crash out. You got to be willing to squabble anybody. Meanwhile, he drove 45 minutes to Jumbee's house just to duck the fade and be a clown. This is pathetic.
Be better than me. Y'all ain't no call it. And the best part about me is, I'll not only tell you to do it, I'll show you how if you give me the opportunity. Steve, calling who y'all got? We fading or what we doing? I gotta go continue to have fun in the sun and sweat my Rastafarian nene off.
Bro,
we fading or what?
boy.
Nah, man, get him the fuck out of here. Get this guy the fuck out of here.
A lot of y'all watch like the drastic change and say, man, that could never be me. It would be you. If you were an employee at No Jumper, it would be you. As a matter of fact, your change might be even worse. Being at No Jumper changes.
Flacco, come here. What the fuck are you talking about? Being at No Jumper changes you. You will end up changing for the X, Y, and Z. No, it takes a special type of nigga to see everything that's taken place in No Jumper and all the employees that went there, that's worked there in the past, from House Phone to AD to Sharp to all these niggas, to think that, hey, this will be a smart idea for my media career and my public image to go work for No Jumper. Because I'm that pathetic, I can't get it out the mud, and I need the alley-oop from Adam, who's just going to wait for me to crash out so he can make money off of my name. And this is like, come on, what are we doing out here?
I'm getting rich.
Shout out to Jordan Never Said, ain't no party like a Diddy party with the $5 super chat. All that pro-black he talks, and he's attached to dusty or to musty looking No Jumper. This right here, Flacco. This right here. You're gonna be all that pro-black Umar Johnson sector grift ass nigga, and then you're gonna be working for No Jumper. All the shit he talks is like, bro, you are working for Massa at No Jumper. We've heard Adam say nigga chest out. Saying, yep, I was at it. Sitting there with Destiny, just like, yeah. Just dropping it. Like, come on, man. These niggas don't give a fuck about y'all, man.
Your psyche. Because when you get to No Jumper, you quickly begin to understand that the audience, the fans, gravitate towards the street dudes. So hence, they're the ones who are the most successful on the platform. So you're being compared to the street dudes. Your performance is being compared to the street dudes, right? So you come on No Jumper and you give it information, you give it education, you is podcasting, you doing 20 hours of research just to get outperformed by the street dude who burp and eat Cheetos on camera and talk about who he shot in 2001. You do 40 hours of research to come up with nuanced takes and to be prepared and do a great show, and you get outperformed by a Cheeto eating, burping, all right, leaned out street dude who has some cool street stories, man. So automatically, you then begin to mold yourself to whatever that is, because you think, well, the easiest path is to, just...
The easiest path is to be Crip Mac? Is that what you're saying? Because that sounds like what you're saying. In and out of prison? Crashing out? Or what was that next nigga with that lost his fingers? Blew his hand up in a firecracker shit. What happened to that nigga? What's that nigga's name again? He was viral. What happened to him? These niggas come and go. Pause.
Conform and be a low-level bottom feeder, because if you exhibit any type of skill set of being an intellectual or putting in the hard work, it don't really get value. All right, you're kind of doing all that hard work for no reason because the fans would never really value it, to be honest. But in the case of Brandon, I don't even feel like he was molding himself to what the fans wanted. I feel like what happened to Brandon is what I'll call the no jumper markout cycle, okay? When you get to no jumper, because the fans gravitate towards who they believe is the toughest, you're going to have other hosts trying to mark out other hosts to be ranked in that hierarchy. So with Brandon...
Or maybe you guys don't have any creative content and that's what you kind of devolve into. It always devolves into, yeah, we have no content, let's just mark each other out, let's create some sort of drama and beef between co-hosts because we're not really interesting co-hosts. When we speak on topics, issues, and matters, we don't cover it in any type of entertaining way to keep y'all compelled, so we're gonna mark out each other. That's no jumper. And now he's trying to do this roundabout bullshit ass way to explain it, and it's like, bro, stop it, man. Y'all choose to do it and you're unaccountable. It's not written in your contracts that y'all have to do what y'all doing. Y'all choose to do it. Now let's get back to this bum.
Address the first. Let's address. All right. Let's address. No. We gonna address one at a time.
When Jumbee's referring to Brandon paying for his black belt, there's certain gyms that take advantage of the uprise in mixed martial arts. The amount of people that are willing to spend money and train weekly or train daily or train however many times a week they want to train. So these folks come in and they get put on a 3 to 4 year plan for a fucking black belt. They do the exercises, they go through the motions, they learn all the chokes, the submissions and everything, all the reversals. Meanwhile, they're not proficient in any of these moves. They'll get choked out by a brown belt. But they just move them up the ladder because they're spending exorbitant amounts of money. There is a lot of those pussy-ass gyms that are just giving out fugazi-ass black belts.
Listen, no.
Brandon, don't try to hang up. Don't try to hang up, Brandon.
If he doesn't let me address each thing individually, let's hang up.
You can't let him talk.
Listen, no.
A little second here to talk.
Bro.
No, I want to address every claim one by one. Brandon is a fake black belt.
This fool's weird.
Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna address the first. I'm gonna address the first claim. Listen. So do you want to? So Adam, look. Adam.
I just feel like we gotta at least give him a couple minutes.
Just let him talk for a second, bro, please.
Okay, bro, we've been the same lives for 3 days.
Adam 22 stir. I really don't consume your content, but I guarantee you this shit about to go off because the whole MMA world watches.
We know what you.
Bro told him live on his own show, I really don't consume your content. He's like, nigga, I don't watch your shit, but hey.
Like, are they?
He's a clout chaser, bro. And don't nobody know this dude.
Watch this. Hey, Lush.
Nah, see, this is the thing. Brother Jumbee's known under many aliases. He's going viral. He's been going viral for the past few days. I've been trying to cover this shit. He's going viral under the alias of War Chief Jumbee. He's a 4-time champion. Googleable under his government name, Chris Cully. 4-time champion. So when this bum talks, he's a professional trainer. He has fighters in the UFC that are on fight cards that you can bet. You can bet on these motherfuckers. You can go on your FanDuel app or whatever the fuck you use to bet 365, whatever niggas use to bet, and bet on Chris Taco Padilla or Jamal Emmers, folks that he trains that compete and kick niggas ass in the UFC. So when he talks, it's like, bro, he's a professional trainer that trains UFC fighters that are on cards today, not technically, not actually today, but in 2025. He's a 4-time champion, and this bum at No Jumper, who used to be a completely different person on YouTube, soft-spoken, zesty ass nigga, came to No Jumper, turned into Hulk Hogan, and now he's ducking out of fades. He came to the fade sweating in booty shorts with his phone out. It's like, bro, you're not trying to fight nobody. You're here for a photo op. Bucci Bear just dusting it up, man. What are we doing out here?
Yes.
Hey, wasn't I Ronnie's personal security? I ruined your day.
Yeah, shouts to my homeboy Ronnie.
What
who I
does
mentioned.
that have to do with anything?
Shouts to my homeboy Ronnie. Yup, that's my dog, Ronnie Bingo.
You were, and then you start smoking crack. A lot of people before they start getting high.
Bro, just What revision is here? Smoking crack, bro? Come on, man.
Oh yeah, we know you was on crack in New Mexico. New Mexico, like the cracks. That's crack central, Med Central.
You know what it is, bro. I get paid.
Okay.
Man. I don't gangbang or nothing.
Hey, Adam. Let's settle it right here. Let's look. He's not gonna stop. He's not gonna stop. Cause this the part where shit gets real.
I haven't really got to hear him at all.
When I shut up, he started talking about he was security for
I wanna know where
somebody.
he's gonna take this.
Yeah, you gotta. Please let him talk.
Let him cook.
Go ahead. Nowhere.
Let me. So Brandon, he paid for his black belts inside this community from dojo senseis. No real black belt.
Which senseis? Which senseis?
That's what we're trying to ask you, sir.
No, you're making a claim that you can't prove.
So who gave you your black belt?
Guy and Hafa Mendez at the #1 jiu-jitsu school in the world, Art of Jiu-Jitsu. So you're saying, so you're disrespecting them by saying that they're selling belts.
And they said
you're a liar. You never called Andre Gaval. Andre Gaval said he doesn't know you.
Hey guys, check my Instagram. It's up there. Warchief.Jumbee.
Listen.
Up there.
Adam, this guy.
Clowned out here. He's getting clowned out here, and so he's up there.
Who's clowning me?
Like he's a world-class black belt.
All right.
And so I asked the homies, can I press him? Because
who are the homies? Name names. Who are the homies?
I professionally protect talent.
Name names.
I said,
I just gave you my instructor promoters.
No, this nigga said I professionally.
Josh, put the camera on me again, please.
Where did that come from,
I don't even know where that shit came from. Listen, man. Bro asked me.
I swear we're listening.
Bro asked me who promoted.
When I put my fingers in your face, you had none of that.
Oh my
you
God.
Fat Bucci weirdo. You came in here and got really
I thought he was supposed to be talking about something.
I call him out, and Brandon says where at. I sent him to Instagram.
You didn't send me. You sent it to viral. You went on Hater World and said they betrayed you by giving me the address. Now you lying. This is why I want to address each thing individually, because they're all lies.
Tell him to shut up.
Now, the Viral Way and the other guy called in, and they also call out Brandon for lying, and they break down the various inconsistencies in his story. They don't know Jumbee like that, and they're agreeing with Jumbee. Viral Way snaked Jumbee by giving Bucci his address. He wasn't supposed to give him his actual address, and he gave him his address because he wanted the fade to happen. Bucci pulled up with a camera in some booty shorts trying to duck the smoke. It's like, bro, what are we doing out here? Bro wanted a viral moment instead of, I don't know what's going on out here, but this is so pathetic.
Listen, man. Adam. Let's settle this right here. Let's settle this right here, Adam.
You should ask him about the 50.
He is a brown belt. You've done jiu-jitsu, right?
Right.
He's a brown belt at jiu-jitsu. I'm a black belt. Let's set up the jiu-jitsu match and see who's real. Let's set up the jiu-jitsu match. Let's set up the jiu-jitsu match and see who's real. Now listen to how he up. Watch him up.
You drove 45 minutes to his crib and ducked the smoke. Why are you returning to No Jumper a few days later talking about let's set up a match? The match was set up and you cowered out. How many times are we going to repeat the same process and set up a match for you to make up an excuse?
Can you just be quiet?
Brown belt, Adam, tell him to set up the jiu-jitsu match. No time limit, submission only.
I feel like any gym in Southern California would allow it to happen there.
I will provide the gym.
We can go to Jackrabbit. We can go to Jackrabbit.
We can go to Jackrabbit.
We got Jackrabbit on
Listen, bro, 30-minute, no time limit, submission only jiu-jitsu match. He said I'm a fake black belt. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no?
What?
Yes.
He's challenging you to a jiu-jitsu match.
No time limit.
No time limit.
Submission only.
Are you accepting it? Yes
To
or
the
no?
death.
Oh, no, that's it. See.
No. Hold on. Are you
Let's get it.
Hey, hold on. Are you accepting it or not, though?
That's weird as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a fucking coward. No, he's a fucking coward. Every time Jumbee's trying to talk, this fat nigga's trying to cut him off. He tried to hang up the phone multiple times. He's trying to touch Lush's phone to try to hang up. This guy is such a fucking coward, man.
Go ahead,
Let me
brother.
get my shit on.
This the content part.
Don't play me.
This is the content part, bro. You drove to this nigga's crib 45 minutes just to pull out your phone. This is the content part. What the hell were you doing?
content part.
He came to my house
No,
with Viral Way.
you
They
shut
spoke
up.
First. I talked to him. I never knew
You
he
gonna
met
fight?
me. I said,
Exactly,
hey,
you
don't
shut
give
up.
Brandon
We all
my
wanna hear him.
address first because he's gonna die.
I want to hear yes or no to this jujitsu match. Don't nothing matter. A brown belt has offended a black belt. It's time to get to jujitsu. All this talking don't mean nothing.
Any of Muay Thai fighters?
All this, he's a brown belt in jujitsu calling a black belt a fake black belt. You need to do a no time limit submission only jujitsu fight. After that, we fight whatever way we want to. After that, we fight for whatever. And honor has to be restored. You disrespected a black belt, your daddy, in jujitsu.
What the fuck, yo? Where do we find these dusty ass niggas? What the fuck?
Who's done more than you?
This guy said, who's done more than you? Bro, you haven't even competed. What are you talking about? Yo, this is hilarious. You're telling a 4-time champion, someone who trains current fighters who fight in the UFC, I've done more than you, and you haven't competed in your life. What the fuck are we talking about?
I said he could do whatever you
He's
want.
scared, bro. Because every time he lost a fight in MMA,
Yeah. Are you down to fight him at this point, War Chief?
no, jujitsu match, then fight. MMA, but we doing a jujitsu match first.
How come we can't just fight?
See, because he's scared. He's scared. Because you didn't disrespect me in MMA. You disrespected my jujitsu belt. You disrespected my jujitsu
Wait,
belt.
this nigga sound like he want to just fight.
He's a. He don't want to. Listen, bro, you disrespected my jujitsu belt. I will give you any fight you want, but we need to do first. Adam, on my soul, I will fight this man in any type of martial art he wants. But first, we need to do a no time limit jujitsu match.
Bro, you agreed to the smoke, you agreed to the fade, and you showed up and you tried to switch. You switched the rules because you're a coward. Now it has to go a certain specific way because you don't want the smoke. You disrespected the man's family. You disrespected his wife, his kids. You don't get to choose which way. It's mixed martial arts now, nigga. You getting these hands, feet, Nick. What the fuck? Shout out to War Chief Jumbee, Stay Gold Radio with the $5 super chat.
I'm getting rich.
You say no hate to Viral Way. They genuinely pulled up to save him from an ass whooping as friends, and he snaked them too. Bro is moving weird, G. Weird. Now, they went on air and admitted. Viral Way went on air and admitted to basically giving Bucci your address when you told him not to give the address. So he admitted to snaking you on air. On air. To look out for Brandon's best interest. And then Brandon kept lying and lying and lying. And they're like, yo, we can't go on with this. You're making us look bad. So they told the truth. Like, this is bad, man. This is bad.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
Yo, for the king of telling everybody, like, can I talk? Can I talk?
Be sure to say
Your unwillingness to let him talk really kind of stands
because
out.
it's a yes or no answer, bro.
A yes or no answer, so you can control the conversation and sway it any way you want. Now, you see Lush is off the phone. They already got him off the phone because he's a coward. Why jiu-jitsu? Not MMA is MMA. He is, what, 200 pounds heavier than Jumbee? He knows if he fights Jumbee in MMA, he's getting knocked out within the first 10 seconds. He knows he can't stand up to save his damn life. He knows it'll be ugly. So what he thinks he can try to do is, like, get on the ground with someone you have 200 plus pounds on. And if you have any relative experience on the ground, he thinks he can, like, nah, it's not going to go that way. It's a dumbass assumption. He thinks he's like, you know what? Let's get back into this. I'll break it down after.
Bro jumped out there and said I'm a fake black belt with no problem. I took it. Bro, now let's prove it. You're a brown belt. If bro didn't do jiu-jitsu, I'd be like, all right, he's just an idiot who don't know about jiu-jitsu. Bro has competed in tournaments for jiu-jitsu. He's calling me a fake black belt. He's disrespecting my masters on top of that, right? Saying they're selling belts. Give me the jiu-jitsu, no time limit, submission only. Bro, you ain't agreeing to this match. If you don't agree to this match, you got nothing else to say.
Look, War Chief, we all want you to talk, but, you know.
The man who ducked a fade, who showed up for a photo op, drove 45 minutes for a legit photo op for some clout clips, pretty much, because ain't no fade took place. This nigga ducked everything. Now you're trying to schedule a match while on air, faking in front of your massa.
We're trying, War Chief.
If you don't agree to the match, you're a pure. That's it.
If you don't agree to the match, you're a pure bitch. He was in your face calling you a bitch, a pussy, I can't say the word because YouTube guidelines. You know, the one that and you ain't do nothing to your face. You got mushed in your head. You ain't do nothing, my nigga.
I'm done with it.
Okay, so let him get a couple minutes off.
5 minutes.
All right,
Agree to the match, bro.
just go ahead, War Chief. Go ahead, War Chief.
Hey, and I don't want to hear no interruptions. I let him get all that off, right? Let me talk. So, Pete, I challenge Brandon online. I challenge Brandon online. Hold on, let me turn my TV down.
I thought you was doing that, crackhead. He's a dope fiend, bro.
So I turned
He had to turn the TV down twice.
This is weird, bro. So
Yeah, I'm
anyway,
weird.
I called this out. I said, let's fight UFC 1, everything. Valley Tudo, Jiu-Jitsu, wrestling, boxing, kickbox, don't matter.
That's what a real fight is. That's what a real fight is. If you really want to get down, that's what a real fight is.
And I said, you're 200 pounds bigger than me. I'll fuck you
So
up.
he's scared.
I said, bring all your homies. They can record. I'm not a podcaster or a streamer. Just kind of.
All right, so let's fight. All rules, Vale Tudo. Let's bring it back to those times. None of this specifically jiu-jitsu, MMA rules. Let's fight. Oh, you're scared. How does that compute? I say let's fight. All the rules. We can do anything. You're not limited and restricted. This is not a sport. We're actually fighting. And I'm scared. Huh. That makes so much sense, Bucci.
My pad. He said drop low. I drop low. He pull up with
He's
a
a liar.
blick in his daughter.
And my daughter was not with me. What is he talking?
I did see people saying that. That's
My
not true.
daughter was in the bed for school the next day. My daughter was not with
I
me.
live in a neighborhood. Hey, peep this. The chat knows. Cause I ain't scared of this faggot. I live in Carmelita.
You're clearly split.
God damn it. I didn't edit that out. God damn it, Jumbee.
You're clearly scared.
Everybody's cool.
Let's do the jiu-jitsu match. We do whatever type of MMA after. Lush, listen.
Why won't you let me talk?
He's not talking about nothing. He's lying. Saying I brought my daughter up there with me. I didn't bring my daughter up there with me.
I said, hey, Brandon. I said, you got.
No, you let him lie because you're a liar. So you want to let another dude lie.
He says, I got my own equipment. He puts shin guards.
Man, the dude. All right, go ahead.
He asked me for a headgear. I said, bro, I'm not using none of that. We about to go crazy. We about to go crazy.
What happened to the waivers?
All this shit in here.
Let me ask him that actually.
Waivers.
No, here, I have one question. I do have a question, War Chief. Why did you lie about having a $50,000 gym?
That's a great question. Les, can I answer?
Yes, please do, War Chief.
Can I answer?
Please.
Yes, please.
I never lied about having a $50,000 gym. I told Brandon I paid $40,000 to renovate this brand new condo into a space for my private clients. I work with UFC fighters.
Okay.
He's a liar.
UFC fighters privately. I
Oh,
work
it's on the
with
screen?
This
fighters.
person's telling
I
you
work
this is
with
a lie.
world
He tells
championship
everyone.
kickboxers, mixed martial. Look me up. It's all.
We
real.
are looking you up.
So I was just basing that off of on Viral's
He made
live.
that up to
Dean.
try to- He made that up to try to get out the fight.
So ask him if he want to accept the match in the gym.
I saw that
Yeah.
man.
So
That's full
at
of
this
shit.
point, so are you down for some type of?
Now, when you renovate and you have a garage space that is a private gym and a personal space, and you say it's a $50,000 gym, I don't know if Bucci or any of these guys are like aware of commercial real estate prices when it comes to a gym. A $50,000 gym would be a garage-sized gym, especially that would. That's what it would be. Like, I'm very confused. $50,000? What do you think you're getting out of $50,000? You're getting a garage-sized gym, and it's going to be good, and you could train out of there. That's private gym, and then you go to your actual gym that you can train and do other stuff in. Let me go to Jumbee's profile and show y'all after. After this, I'll show you the gym he trains in, the private gym, and then the gym he trains the fighters in, and you see them doing their man, I'm tired, man. I'm fucking this shit up. You know what I'm talking about.
No. Jiu-jitsu first,
and
then we can do
MMA. Brandon tried to get him a win first.
He said yes.
Absolute full rules. Everything goes.
No.
All right, Adam, we can bring Columbus. We can do it in
Listen.
No. That's your response to everything goes. No. But now who's scared?
in the Jackrabbit gym.
Listen.
We can do it live.
First,
he can use wrestling, whatever. Whoever gives up is a. That's what I challenge him to in my house. In front of everybody in the neighborhood had cameras out. That's why he was scared.
I thought nobody was around, but everybody in the neighborhood was out. Okay.
Hey, and then,
can I talk now?
When I got up in his face, asked viral way.
Can I talk now?
Shout out Long Beach.
When you got up in my face, you didn't do.
Like, hey, Brandon, come on, dog, do something.
You didn't do anything.
Breathe, anything. Bro, I'm 200 pounds smaller than him and called him all out his name.
200 pounds?
Listen.
He a pump, bro.
All right, let me know when I can talk. Let me know when I can talk.
Go ahead,
I'm not done.
Let me know if I can
You know
talk.
how fake Brandon is?
He gonna keep rambling.
So he wait, hold on.
I don't know how fake Brandon is.
Let's just get this situated though. Did he accept the match?
It sounds like he
didn't
accepted the match.
accept anything.
No, hold on.
Let's
Let's get that clear.
This is
So,
what I'm
hey, hold
saying.
on. You accept the match, right? The jiu-jitsu match?
The what?
You accept the match, right?
Yeah, I said let's f each other up, bro. Let's just get nasty.
Hold on. But look,
Pause.
Yeah, that's pause. But he said jiu-jitsu first, then MMA. Is that cool?
He said that after he saw me so he could wrestle me nuts to butts. He's gay as fuck.
He's scared, bro. He's scared. Can I talk now?
Crazy. Nuts to butts is crazy.
Can I talk now? We can hang up on you and I talk, or you can shut up and I talk. Please tell him. We can hang up on him and I talk, or we could.
I called my cousins down the street.
No, I haven't. I let him talk. He ain't talking about shit.
Hey, how you got Blink and skirt off? How you got Blink and skirt off?
Man, come on, man. Are y'all ready to? Are y'all ready?
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Brandon.
Bro's not shutting up. You're saying go ahead. He's still talking.
All right, Eric. Brandon has a response, brother. All right. What's your response?
All right, give me your response, you fat.
Okay. Your wife is a, and your kids are. Your wife is a, and your kids are.
You can tell this guy is seriously butthurt, seriously in his fucking feelings. This bitch ass nigga just targeted his wife and his kids. You had the opportunity for a one-on-one fight with this man. You spent 45 minutes driving to his premises. What were you looking for? Some food? This nigga wanted some pepper pot or something. Nigga wanted some curry goat. What did you go there for, nigga? You went there to duck the fade, and then you came on air, pause, no jumper, to talk shit about his wife and his child, bro. Your reputation's already cooked. You go to the chat section, they're all marking him out. They're all like, this is a bitch-ass nigga. Brandon went outside, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to pull up the comment section after as well. They're cooking the fuck out of this nigga. So you do that. You think you're going to earn stripes by dissing someone's wife and child, bruh?
Whoa.
Your wife is a bitch, and your kids are bitch. The only was the fact you was hiding in that house.
Now when he shoots you, I'm going to have to be like...
Now he can do whatever he wants to. Listen, bro. Listen.
Now, Flacco's dumbass really thinks that No Jumper, Josh and Adam are supposed to step in and save this fat dumbass from crashing out when he's doing it to himself. Would that be accountable? Saving him, bailing him out when he's doing this? You're disrespecting folks' wives and kids, bro?
Because the mother of my kids...
Your kids and the mother of your kids. So now you got...
So he hung up the phone and then he starts talking his shit. But he had none of that energy and none of that smoke when he was in person. Because that's what folks do for this online bullshit. What Flacco said about the no jumper shit, about these folks come here and they start acting like they're super nigga all of a sudden to compete with other niggas for views. It's not no jumper exclusive. That's put a camera, put some numbers, put an audience in front of folks, and all of a sudden they want to act like they're somebody that they're not. A created player ass nigga.
Some energy to do something.
Oh, wow.
Listen, look.
Brandon hung up on
Look,
him.
I hung up on
Out of my
him.
control.
You can call him back as soon as I'm done. Listen, bro.
No, you got to talk to the viral homies now after this.
No,
But go ahead.
listen,
Brandon, why do you think that they are trying to say that your daughter was?
Hold on. Let Brandon get his point across. Go ahead, Brandon.
Listen,
with Blake.
Listen.
How you skirt off with
I
Blake?
didn't skirt off. My car doesn't even skirt off. So I don't even know what they're talking
Brandon,
about.
let me ask you something. Why would they try to pretend like your daughter was there? Why would they say that?
They're dumb. My daughter was not there.
That's a dramatic
because they're
ass
lying
statement.
for
I
content.
mean, that's why I agree.
Okay, so that's the one thing that you're focused on. They're lying. Your daughter was not there. Okay, but everything else was true. You're focusing. Maybe someone misinterpreted and thought that was your daughter and it wasn't. What the fuck? The one thing you're focused on, the daughter wasn't there? Come on, man.
What he's saying.
They're lying.
You know what I'm saying? Because
for
they probably
content.
just put his daughter in
They're
the content
lying
for no
for
reason.
content. These dudes are disrespect. And Viral Way them never said if my daughter was
No,
there
they never
or not.
spoke. They never spoke.
Right, but they're not being honest saying bro daughter wasn't there because I parked in front of his garage first. Then I drove my car around the corner because he said we got to park on the street. Right?
I mean, that's not for them to
That's
say.
not for them to say. But they can say.
But they can, of course.
They could say, bro lying, bro daughter was not up there. Just to clear that out. I'm not putting my kid in no danger like that.
We don't believe
Why
that,
you
bro.
even
Come on,
drive
we
to
don't
take the fight to begin
Man,
with? What
damn, can you let me say my wait, I'll answer all your questions.
I thought I just tried to ask you one. But
Listen.
Go ahead.
Look, we gave Crack Chief the chance to host the fight. I agree.
You're talking about lying. You keep talking about he's smoking crack and you're calling him Crack Chief. You're trying to disparage his name. He's a professional in the business. And that's the problem with these dusty ass motherfuckers in the media sometimes. Sometimes these niggas do not respect any. When you seen the last person Jumbee had issues with, I'm not even bringing his name up, a no-name brand ass nigga. He called his gym. There's a reason why Jumbee said come to my private gym in the garage and get your ass whooped, because this next nigga, the other nigga called his actual gym. Try to fuck up his actual business where he has clients. Trying to make it an unprofessional scene because this is what these clout idiots do in the media. So it's like sometimes you gotta take your professional business away from folks that just trying to crash out for clout.
To fight, MMA rules, 30 minutes nonstop. But now, when I went there, you lied about having a $50,000 gym. He's a liar. Now, I have to set up the venue for us. And my honor dictates that we have to get down with jiu-jitsu first because you are a brown belt challenging a black belt. Now, you did jiu-jitsu. In your whole time doing jiu-jitsu, did you ever see a brown belt challenge a black belt saying you got fake belts? When you say...
I've seen brown belts challenge black belts and beat black belts in jiu-jitsu. I've witnessed it. I've seen brown belts move up, beating black belts, not by purchasing a motherfucking membership to a gym and getting moved up after 3 to 4 years of paying exorbitant prices. Like, come on, man. Some of you these fake ass black belts, get these niggas the fuck out of here.
I bought my belt.
My whole time in the jiu-jitsu world was pretty like drama free. Like everybody was just kind of training together. There wasn't any like challenges. I believe that happens once you're inside.
All right, man. I'm done talking about it. I'm done talking about it.
Hold on.
No, because you're trying to do content. You're trying to...
We got
you're
features.
talking about these people.
Hey, go ahead.
This guy says you're trying to do content while sitting live on air on No Jumper recording content. So whenever it doesn't go his way, he starts crying and says, oh, you're doing the content thing while doing content.
Hey, go ahead, CG. Talk your shit, CG.
You're baiting content. All right.
Go ahead, CG.
It's kind of my job.
You're baiting content, bro.
It is my job.
Shout out to Viral Way, too. Those my dogs.
Do you hear that? it is his job to make content. Why you? What the fuck is wrong with this guy?
Guilty as charged. Please, viral.
You didn't let me talk when I called in.
Now, this is the viral way that calls in and pretty much doubles down on everything that Jumbee says. Agrees with everything, validates everything that Jumbee says. And, yo.
You didn't let me talk when I called in, sitting up here lying.
Hold on, we got both of them on the phone. We got two of them.
That's never gonna work.
Messiah here too?
Yeah, we got Messiah here too.
Hey, this is Messiah. So you saying we lied, Brandon, we lied. And I'm going to tell y'all this one time. People, when they tell stories, you know they lying when they don't tell the same story twice. And this is me speaking, like I said.
He's about to expose this fat nigga in the corner. Shout out to Stay Gold Radio. War Chief Jumbee with the $10 super chat.
I'm getting rich.
Jumbee says, peep how dusty on the viral page. He literally tells his daughter to drive him to my neighborhood because he's been drinking. He smelled of liquor and was sweating like a wino. He was out of pocket. You see him sweating. You see him sweating profusely. The back of his shirt is drenched. Filthy work out here.
I pulled up. Hello?
Yeah, we're listening, brother. You're here.
Yeah, I pulled up before you, Brandon. I was on live. That shit is still recorded. I pulled up first. I said, this ain't no dojo. I don't know what this is. This is somebody's house. I spent that block around twice. I seen you up there by yourself. Yes, this is fact. I seen you up there by yourself. I pulled up next to you. You was by yourself in the car, and it was only him in there at that time. It wasn't a gang of people. It was 2 Mexican dudes and 1 female and 1 black dude at the end of everything. The car, and it was only him in there at that time.
He said it was only him in there, but he said at that time. Interesting choice of words.
It wasn't a gang of people. It was 2 Mexican dudes and 1 female and 1 black dude at the end of everything. And me, you, and bro. And we pulled up. You grabbed all your equipment, sat it on the hood of my car, asked you could you leave it there. He was in there, turned on some music, started warming up. You was getting ready to fight. And what did I tell you? I told you, get your hair right, Brandon, because he... Or asked you, could you leave it there? He was in there, turned on some music, started warming up. You was getting ready to fight. And what did I...
You was getting ready to fight, and look at that look. He's like, what? Me? Fight? The fuck? He was perplexed. He's like, hell no. I'm like, so bro, why did you drive 45 minutes to this nigga's crib? If this is your response to you was getting ready to fight. So you were never ready to fight. You were there for a photo op like we suspected. This is pathetic, man.
All your equipment, sat it on the hood of my car, asked you could you leave it there. He was in there, turned on some music, started warming up. You was getting ready to fight. And what did I tell you? I told you, get your hair right, Brandon, because he looked like he's finna turn up.
War Chief is not a punk.
So
no, he's just a crackhead.
Next to you the whole time. For not to have your back is crazy work.
Right.
After all that, I said, if you knew you wasn't gonna fight, why didn't you just leave in the beginning? And even when I got there, I walked in here, I said, this don't look like no, I said, all this shit in here, I said, y'all gonna better fight in here like that? What escalated everything, y'all stood there, he got disrespectful. At that point, he was looking at it like just fight me in general. It was past the UFC jiu-jitsu at that point. It was like, that was the whole
It was a fade.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a straight up fade.
So, is it my turn to talk?
Okay, so it was past the UFC, jiu-jitsu, MMA. It was past anything structured. It was a straight up fade, and you walked away, Bucci. What do you got to say about this?
Yeah.
Okay,
I keep answering the same question over and over. Why didn't you leave? Viral kept saying, wait for me, wait for me, wait for me. On top of that...
Viral didn't say wait for him until I called him and told him to hurry up because y'all was finna fight. My brother was never on that phone. He just said he was on his way. I called him and told him y'all was finna fight because I thought y'all was about to fight before he got there. And he said, wait for me.
All right, let me ask you a question.
And Viral did explain that. He said how he thought that it wasn't going down, so he didn't leave on time. He ended up being like 30 minutes late
Because War Chief told Viral, don't give me his address. That's why Viral thought it wasn't going down. Viral gave the address, and that's why War Chief said...
No, correct. He didn't. Let me correct that. First of all, War Chief said all this on live.
He just said it on Hater World.
Listen, I'm going to put it on the podcast page. This line. He said, I'm going to send you my address, Viral. Don't send it to Brandon, because I think he's going to dox my house or try to pull some weird stuff. So since that's your boy, I want you to pull up first. Mind you, all of this has timestamps. So I'm going to timestamp it from the live to my text message. As soon as he gave me the message, because it was taking him a while on the live, his phone died. And Brandon like, see, he's scared. He's scared to send the address. He put his phone up in the live camera. He said, I'm charging my phone. As soon as it power on, I'm sending it to Viral. As soon as I got it, I said on the live, I got the address. As soon as I got it, I sent it to Brandon. Afterwards, he said, don't send it, because he thought Brandon was going to do some weird, and I sent it to him anyways.
This is what I'm talking about. He snaked Jumbee. What are you talking about? Don't you sent the fucking address to this guy? He could have doxed it. He could do anything with your damn address because he has the address.
That's real homie shit.
I'm gonna pull up with him. That was the whole thing. I'm like, listen, bro, I'm at the studio. The studio is closer to his garage or wherever it is than you are. He said, I'm finna take a shower. In 10 minutes, I'm gonna leave. I said, cool, bro. Call me in 10.
And this nigga's acting brand new. He's acting surprised like he couldn't Google Earth the goddamn address and see what he was arriving to. Oh, I couldn't see it. There's no street view. I'm like, bro, shut the fuck up, man.
Minutes because I'm on live. As soon as you call me, I'm going to leave. I even gave him the option to meet me at the studio. He said, nah, let's meet on location. He pulled up.
Does that sound like a nigga ducking to you?
I don't know why he did that.
It does sound like a nigga ducking to me. You asked for the address, you pulled up, and no fight ensued. It sounded like you were ducking, buddy. You made every excuse in the world. Oh, let's go to another gym. Oh, I can't have access to my gym, so what's the point of referring to another gym? Like, you just tried to make every excuse to backpedal. You wanted to show up and hope that someone would have backed down or they weren't really about the action or about the smoke. That's what you were hoping for.
But bro was already there.
Because I wasn't ducking it. I was ready to fight the nigga, but he didn't have a gym.
I'm gonna let you talk. Bro was already there on live. Bro said, this ain't no dojo. I don't know what this is.
Can we pause right there?
Bro just said it's absolute facts. And mind you, bro called me because, like he said, Brandon took his equipment. So if you get there and you see, man, this ain't no dojo, I'm out of here. Why you gotta wait for Viral?
Because the said he had a 2-car garage. I thought the gym might be the other garage. Okay, that's why I pulled all my shit out.
Brandon, you.
It's like, bro, come on, man.
Stop the cap.
Fucking lie. Man, this ain't no dojo, I'm out of here. Why you gotta wait for Viral?
Because the said he had a 2-car garage. I thought the gym might be the other garage. Okay, that's why I pulled all my shit out.
Brandon, you it, bro. Hell no.
Oh my God.
Bullshit, bro. You had
to look. Let me. Oh my God. Why do I gotta when they even said it ain't no gym?
Hey Adam, he grabbed the equipment. He asked my brother, "Can I put this on a car?" So at the time, in his mind, he's finna fight. Bro called me, said, "Bro, they finna get out right now." I don't want them to fight yet because I don't know who else is over there. My brother is over there on my behalf because I told him to come. So if he get put in the twist, one of them over there start doing whatever, and my bro come having my brother, that's on me. So I told that stall, tell him, no, wait. If Brandon decided he wasn't going to fight, he did not have to wait for me to pull up. He could have said, nah, tell Viral, turn around, I'm out of here. This ain't what it is. We're going to go to a gym. And on top of that, y'all sitting here, let this lie on the live footage. Brandon says, I have my key to my own gym. You can go get it in whenever. So, bro, like, well, War Chief said, well, can we go right now? I'll follow you right now. He agreed, and then Brandon said, well, it's too late. We can't just go in there. And then the next day, Brandon was supposed to ask whoever owned the gym to fight after, because he said, it's a holiday, and they got, like, a drop-in day where people just come in and they fight. So we can't just go. So I'm going to ask the owner, can we come fight after? But he running his narrative that it's on War Chief to hit him back up.
I have no narrative. I have no narrative.
This lying on my kids, on my kids' heartbeat, on the dead homies, that my kids could drop dead right now.
Hey, listen. On my kids, I'm not lying. On my kids, this lying. On the dead homies, this lying. Listen, bro.
Okay, so what would his reason to what would his reason to lie? What would be? Wow, I'm struggling out here. What would be his reason to lie? What would be his reason to lie? Wow, I'm damn tired out here. What the hell's going on? For real though, like what the hell? Everyone's lying but you?
Listen, bro.
Not the jujitsu,
Can I talk now? Can I talk now?
Not the jujitsu.
Look, the homie that doxed, or the homie that gave Jumbee's address to you against Jumbee's will. He said, don't give this weird nigga my address. He can dox me. He can do whatever. He snaked Jumbee to look out for you. This nigga on the phone is lying right now. Nigga, please. If you don't get this bullshit out of my face, this nigga just can't handle the truth.
Homies.
Hey, can I talk now? When do I get to talk?
Hold on. Hey, CG, we got to set up for them to go to, they gonna go to Jackrabbit. We gonna all be there.
When in the live did he ever say, oh, you ain't got 2 garages? He never said that one time, bro. It's like 30 minutes of
bro. All right, man. Niggas don't even remember what was said on their own live stream. Listen, bro.
Yo, let's get these likes up, chat. Let's get these likes up. I know there ain't many people in the building. It's late as hell. Let's get these likes up at least. We're going to get into the fight. We're going to cover all this.
But he said y'all was going to
I said the fight. It was
squabble in there when we got there.
And that's when and you can hear me. Do I get to talk now? Like,
yeah.
Y'all wanted me to talk about it, but I can't talk.
No, we got the gist.
Okay. So, are y'all going to keep going? Y'all done told y'all whole story. Y'all got more to tell?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Nah, I do got more to tell because you said we pulled up for content.
Okay.
But your online history shows all you do is content. You and Tariq Nasheed got into it.
They sent me a video, you and Tariq Nasheed.
Yep.
You can send the video to Adam. We outside the damn courthouse after I just beat this nigga in court. Bro got 5 security guards talking shit. What you want me to do? Go to jail over this dummy after I beat him in court?
Okay, can I finish?
No, you're not telling the whole story. That's what you do best. You just put this on your kids and continuing to lie. You just put this on your kids and continuing to lie.
Don't do that, Brandon.
Pull your camera out.
No.
Don't do that, Brandon.
What?
So I can have documentation of what's going on. He had his camera out.
Man, come on, man.
Yeah, exactly. So, no, it ain't about content. When you go to court and you win a judgment.
It is about content. Jumbee was in your face, putting on his gloves, getting ready to fight. He didn't have his camera out. You were standing there with your phone out, sweating profusely.
Against somebody, and you walk outside and they try to fight you, and your lawyer like, hey, step right here. So in case he try to approach you, you got to cross a barrier. So it's clear that he tried to come up to you. You listen to your lawyer in front of the courthouse. Anything else? Look, man, would not give their kids this advice. Would not give nobody they care about this advice. Give this advice to people they don't care about, who they trying to see crash out, bro. You already said you made me who I am. You can't even make you get to 100,000 subsubscribers, but you made me who I am. No, let's just talk. No, nigga, don't sit up here and lie. Gonna sit up here and lie, bro. When a nigga say something like, I made you, one thing my granddaddy taught me, don't ever try to take credit for another man's success. He put his work. The nigga jumped up here talking about we made this who he is. He up here because he wasn't. I've never slandered my way or went against them for nobody. Bro done went against me 4 different times. 4 different times.
But is he going against you or is he telling the truth?
He's going against me, trying to get content, and that's fine.
That is Lord Jamar logic. Telling the truth that isn't favorable to you is now he's going against me. He's going against me for content. Bro, it's the truth. It doesn't favor you. You don't look well. You don't look good in this picture, in this scenario, and you're mad.
All I want to say is this. We agreed to do a different venue. The lied about the venue. It was a garage. It was unsafe. It was sketchy. All that. Even Messiah said, "What the is this? This ain't no gym, right?" At that point, Where's the waiver? Where all is to make sure I don't get sued? Adam, you're a person who's getting sued, who people try to sue all the time.
Left and right.
You understand that. And
kind of my hobby.
And people think you're on No Jumper, so you must have money. You must be making money. I have to protect.
Oh, shut up, nigga.
Bro, nobody thinks that you have money. Nobody's trying to sue you. We know how pathetic and dusty your life is. Bro, come on. What the...
Hide the money, y'all. There's poor people around. With your broke ass.
You know what Flacco said about him? You know what Flacco said about this guy?
And is he came on that Pan-Africanism, but when you put it out there that you're not confrontational, they look at you as food. You become food. You become a stepping stool for the next host to rise up in the hierarchy. So what we begin to see is people begin to look at Brandon as food. That's where the markout cycle starts. And then you begin to prove that you are not food by crashing out and going crazy. But then once you go crazy, you got to keep crashing out. Because the moment you stop crashing out and say, I'm not really on that no more, they will say, oh, you're not keeping that same energy. Oh, you picking and choosing. Oh, wow, you chilling today when he trying you, but you wasn't chilling yesterday when he tried you. Oh, and then you got to prove yourself again. And then the cycle keeps going, keeps going, keeps going, keeps going, right? Whenever you stop, you become a mark who's picking and choosing. So you got to prove yourself that you're not a mark, and then it keeps going. In the case of Brandon, he came in as calm, being looked at as food. Being somebody who's from the streets who was gangbanging at some point, he understands you got to set an example. When you get to jail, if they take your cornbread on day one, your booty is next.
Oh, but I just caught you one. I just caught you one.
Stick together.
Mm-hmm.
Pause.
Just you are a...
Guys.
Nigga got spat on, yo, nigga.
I don't care who you are, a Buddhist monk, a pastor, the Pope. If a man attack you at your job, you're going to come back to that job with a chip on your shoulders, looking to prove something, looking to make sure that everybody else knows that would never happen again. And
that's what a scared little bitch would say. That's what a pussy ass nigga like you would think. Oh, I'm gonna make sure they never do try me again because I'm so scared and I don't want to smoke because I'm a bitch ass nigga. It's like, what? The fuck? The fuck?
What happened with Brandon? Brandon began to flex his black belt a little more. Brandon began to check any signs of disrespect at the door. Brandon, like, you could tell he was moving on edge, right?
That's when somebody's scared. When somebody knows, hey, they're onto me. Let me just flex this black belt. Hey, I'm a black belt. I'm a black belt suspect, so suspect gets the knife. So suspect spits. Suspect thinks that this guy is capable of things that he's not because, oh, I'm a black belt. I competed, I've done X, Y, and Z, and all we can find is footage of this nigga getting mopped. The only footage I could find of this guy fighting, he's getting mopped.
For example, on the Tuesday show with Adam 22 and Munchie B and Young and Hefe and Lush One, they discussed whether or not Brandon, was being real about being a gangbanger at some point in his life. Again, that normal conversation before the suspect incident would have been something Brandon probably wouldn't have blinked at. But because that conversation was happening after the suspect incident, Brandon came back on the Thursday show and went off for them even inquiring whether or not he's a gangbanger.
The board.
What sparked this?
What I'm telling you, this is what sparked it. Niggas not about to be sitting up.
I don't care about none of this part. I want to get to the part where Flacco admits that this nigga broke as shit. That's why I came here. I'm like, listen to what Flacco said, and I listened to all this shit, and I forgot that all this shit was in the middle. Pause. But he essentially calls him broke. He's like, me and Adam 22, we don't give a fuck about what you niggas say on the internet because we live in large where our life is taken care of, my nigga. But this nigga dusty as shit. He's struggling. Paycheck to paycheck ass nigga. When he reads the comments, it hurts his feelings. Because he ain't above nobody. He below. He's struggling, nigga. He had to crash out to be on the median, to be in median income. Like, man's a victim, bro. Yo, look at it. Look at this goddamn outfit. Like, who is this nigga? Like, who hires these niggas? The fuck are we doing out here, bruh?
Laughing, joking on me, and talking about who is this nigga, where's he from? Did he do this? Did he do that, nigga? Care about where your mama is from, bro, and how you got here without a daddy in your life. That's what you need to be focused on. Period.
Who's that? Who's that referencing?
There's so many niggas. Any nigga, I'm telling you, any nigga walk through these doors.
Okay.
Don't
he
speak
calling
on
out
me.
Paige.
No, listen. Don't speak on me, laughing and joking. Oh, he not from where he from and all that. I don't come in here on that with other niggas.
Clear as day, that particular peaceful Zen state you seen Brandon in when he was on the beach, that no longer exists, man. No Jumper has made Brandon feel like he's in the trenches fighting a war right now. He's tense. Right?
This video right here is the most underhanded, condescending, disrespectful shitting on your mans in a video that you can do.
All right, now let's move on to the next part, the reputation part. This is also no fault of No Jumpers or Brandon, to be honest with you, right? The hits that Brandon has taken on his reputation, I think, is a grand conspiracy. See, Brandon was probably not too much of a fan of No Jumper before he joined No Jumper, but he probably did not know this, right? Or probably he did. But when you join No Jumper, you have to deal with like a peanut gallery, right? There's a couple 100,000, like different channels, and what they do is they make videos lying on you, like lying. I'm talking about the most egregious lies possible. And they do this to make a check on YouTube, right? Now, these channels know no shame. When I got on No Jumper, there were channels making videos calling me an egg offender, claiming I was on the registry, claiming I was a multi-felon, claiming I had federal charges. Bro, I've never been to prison.
We don't care.
Let me tell you.
We don't care.
Yo, get to the part where you tell us Bucci Bear is broke. All right, man?
Like, it was just flat out lies. I've never done any weird crimes. But what they did was they took paperwork from somebody else with the same last name and claimed, haha, this is him. And they made sure not to show any paperwork with the first name so people won't know that that's not my paperwork. So these people will go to the extent to just make up lies. It wasn't until I sent out legal notices, right, and start threatening legal consequences that now when they make videos, right, every one of them, they put allegedly about 20,000 times in the description box. They put disclaimers saying, hey, everything in this video is fake. It's a lie. Once they do that, they kill their own credibility. So now, like, I don't even have a need to even engage with these people because they've already told their entire audience they're making up lies in these videos. Nothing they're saying is true. It's all cap, right? And whoever chooses to engage with that or listen to it, well, that's on you. You're just an idiot too, right? So with Brandon is, like, I guess, like, for example, with me and Adam, we're at a stage in life where the peanut gallery cannot affect nothing I got going on. I'm living well. My family is taken care of. I'm humble. I love my audience. Bro, I'm at a stage where there's nothing they could say, nothing at all that can affect me or what I got going on, right? But Brandon is...
Brandon.
You're a victim.
Here we go, CSI.
At a point where he's still trying to grow in his content space. So when he sees people blatantly lying on him, he has to react to them. So, like, when he got on No Jumper, he began to...
He has to or he chooses to. When you were a smaller content creator, did you react to every little bullshit claim out there? Or is a hit dog hollering?
Flex his black belt. So automatically, again, this is right on cue. The peanut gallery began to make videos lying on Brandon, claiming he's not a black belt, claiming he's not a champion, etc., etc. that forced Brandon to respond back. Right? Now, one interaction that Brandon had was when he...
It's not peanut gallery. It's not haters. It's not anything. That's where this disingenuous framing comes. If people are calling him out and he's dealing with all this reputation damage, is that from haters and mere conjecture and speculation and bullshit rumors? Doing severe reputation damage that you acknowledged? The video is about No Jumper is ruining this employee's life? Come on, man.
He was on live with Viral Way, which is another host on No Jumper. Like a pro fighter named War Chief, he was influenced by the peanut gallery. The peanut gallery convinced them that...
You hear this shit, Jumbee? This nigga's trying to say the peanut gallery convinced you. He's reframing and revising history like Brandon didn't pull up to your house and pussy out. Like none of these things happened.
Brandon was lying about having a black belt. So War Chief hopped on the live and began to call Brandon out for being a fake black belt, claiming that he bought his belts. Again, this is reputational damage that wouldn't be here if Brandon never got to No Jumper. But because he got...
How can you do reputational damage with zero validity and without the person themselves making it look like they're a complete crash out, a complete fraud? How does that happen?
To No Jumper, now you have the peanut gallery lying on you, and that influenced an actual professional fighter to believe the lies of the peanut gallery, and now that fighter is calling you out.
Fight game, the way they talk about it, is not real. If you guys really want to tap into the real martial arts community, real fighters, there's so many of us, but they're against him. He's a fake. He's a coon. He don't compete. He bootlegs. He buys his belt. He pays for private time with Sensei to suck up. It's not real. His Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu credibility is about as thick as toilet paper. I have no fear in beating this man's ass anywhere we go, any rule set, except letting his big fat ass wrestle me on knees with no punches, kicks. No, we got to fight, brother. It's martial arts. You're saying you're a world-class Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. I'm saying I'm a world-class mixed martial artist with a brown belt on the journey in Jiu-Jitsu. Let's fight in front of everybody or nobody. But the truth of the matter is he is a fake. He didn't get hugged enough by his daddy. He ran to these Jiu-Jitsu karate schools. He paid for his belts. And now he's using that to punk. If he was a real Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, he wouldn't even fail the way he did when he fought the Brandon Slayer.
Listen, you already know.
Do you know how many Jiu-Jitsu black belts I know? Do you know how many professional fighters I know? When Jumbee first called in and started telling his credentials, 4-time champion, training X, Y, and Z, Emmers, Padilla, all these guys, the amount of niggas that I know that tucked their belts and went mute, some of them are still in the Discord to this day. I'm like, what happened, bro? You guys were X, Y, you guys were fighters waiting for a platform. Like, I know you niggas. Like, what happened? Niggas just under the real light, under the bright lights, man. So like, they're questioning the validity of their own belts. They're questioning the validity of their own skill. I'm like, yo, what the hell is going on? I probably shouldn't have said that, but I did. It is what it is, man. Y'all have to live with your decisions, man.
Listen to what the guy is saying. He's saying he's jiu-jitsu is, but he's a brown belt in jiu-jitsu, which is right under black. So if it's gay, why are you training all these years to the point where you can get to a brown belt? That's one thing that don't make sense. Number two, he's saying I've never competed. You, as someone who's known me for over 10 years, know good and well I've competed in jiu-jitsu. You literally just said 2 minutes ago you went to my gym.
This is the prime example of the amount of chaos and turmoil that has came to Brandon's life. So, because the peanut gallery, random bums making videos about Brandon, lying on him about not being a black belt, that led to a profiler challenging Brandon to a fight. And before he knew it, he was in a random garage at 2 a.m. in the morning talking about fighting.
Before he knew it, he was in a random garage 2 a.m. in the morning. No, unaccountable. He took his dusty ass there, drove 45 minutes, and thought he was that guy.
My liability for my family, so I don't lose everything I got. Other people don't care about that. They just care about getting content. They care about.
Now,
you scared? You pussy. Sorry, you pussy. Don't be pussy.
Liability for my family, so
my liability for my family and waivers, blah blah. Why are you posturing, talking tough, acting like you're that nigga? I'ma come down. We gonna do the fade 45 minutes drive. Oh, but the liability, my family, the safety.
You scared? You pussy. Sorry, you pussy. Don't be pussy.
Don't lose everything I got. Other people
lose everything you got, all 10 cents.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
Yes, sir, brother. All $2.50 in your bank account.
Nasty bitch.
Like, come on, man. Everything you got, nigga, what?
LT checked him. LT said,
The only thing you got left is the weight, nigga. And you ain't losing that.
From God!
You stuck with that, nigga. You stuck with that.
People don't care about that. They just care about getting content. They care about. Damn, man, y'all supposed to be letting me talk. I let y'all talk.
All right, I have two things to say. Number one, I think all this controversy goes away once the people see Brandon actually take someone on, whether it's boxing, whether it's jiu-jitsu, whatever. In addition to that, I would just like to say, word to my man Snoop Dogg, it's kind of hard. There's so much drama in the LBC. It's kind of hard being a bear named Bucci.
Wow, that was an epic bar. All this.
Epic bar, a bear named. Yo, get the fuck out of here, Adam. Get the fuck out of here. Wait, what? He literally came to a place fighters in LA call the Mausoleum. He's sick in the head. My female clients marked him out. Here, video in Discord, LTTV, and say, oh shit, video in the Discord? We don't have to get to that.
Goes away. All this goes away. All this goes away when the truth. Y'all just talked. I sat here.
Man, no, all this go away when y'all get into the gym.
Listen.
Did you clear the copyright before you decided to up and be using this video? Nigga, who the fuck do you think I am? Clear the copyright? Bro, get the fuck. Who is this nigga? Yo, whose mans is this? This man said clear the copyright. Bro, if you don't get this bullshit out of my face, nigga.
If you don't get that bullshit out of my face, bitch.
Listen, bro. Listen. Beyond everything that's being said. Listen.
Why did you grab the equipment if you ain't gonna fight, nigga?
Why did you do this? Why did you do that?
Why did you talk tough? Why did you drive 45 minutes? Why did you grab the equipment if you ain't gonna fight, nigga?
Listen.
Why did you ask your coach if you tell me to fight?
I never said that. Now you're lying again on your kids. Now you're lying again on your kids. I never said you lying on your kids because I never asked nobody if you tell me to fight.
Let's keep the kids out of it.
He put it on the kids.
I know, but stop that. Let's just stop that.
I'm gonna call my coach.
Bruh. All right, man. All right.
Come on, y'all grown men. Y'all got it.
We grown men. Why?
Now, for me, this man will never get any respect from me. This man ducked the fade one-on-one, given the opportunity after wasting a 45-minute drive at 2 a.m. in the morning just to get on air and disrespect a man's wife and children while ducking the smoke with that very same man. You're done, buddy. You're done. Oh. Ain't no coming back from that. You couldn't say that in his face. You had to wait until you got in the safety of a no-jumper studio protected by that camera and that microphone. Pathetic.
I lie. You a man and you lying. But I'm not lying. I've never lied on the internet about nothing in my...
Oh!
You don't get this nigga. You've lied a multitude of times within this interview itself. What are you talking about?
Lie.
Brandon, you and Viral did not meet through content.
Adam,
y'all were homies before that.
Listen, bro. Listen.
This is his homie before content. They didn't meet through content. That's insane.
Adam, people say shit about you. Adam try to prey on, do all this. I'd be like, nah, Adam is cool. He cool with people. He be sending people money when they can't work, they in jail, all that stuff. Adam is this, Adam is that. I'm not gonna lie for you, but if I see somebody saying something about you that's untrue, then I'll be like, nah, that's not the case. You know what I'm saying?
I do think it was kind of a bad look for you to go to the garage and then not fight. Like, especially once it became clear that he just wanted to fade. I feel like you not taking part at that point and throwing all these stipulations out there. I realize the people at home are not as educated about MMA as you are, but I feel like they just you got to give them something.
So if I tell you, Adam, come to my jiu-jitsu gym, we gonna do jiu-jitsu. I meet you at an abandoned garage, and I'm like, nah, bro, let's just catch up.
Once again, this guy says he never lies. An abandoned garage? You mean the garage that's attached to his domicile? Abandoned, nigga? The fuck are we talking about? You had all the opportunity in the world to hit the Google Earth, the Google Maps, the Waze, whatever fucking map you use to see whatever the fuck you need to navigate. You could have seen the location, the house, everything before you pulled up. You are unaccountable. You acting like a victim, sir.
Fade. Are you gonna do it?
A haunted garage?
Are you gonna just listen? An abandoned garage. We can't.
Listen. You are 200 plus pounds heavier than a man in a confined space. That is the best opportunity you have at fighting somebody that's 170 while you're like 350, 400 pounds. The best, a closed confined environment is the best opportunity you have to fight someone that small. If you fight somebody that has that much speed, that significant of a speed advantage of you in an open space, you're fodder, bro. You're fodder. Your fat ass can't move nothing. Pause. God damn it.
Stick together.
Pause.
See, we always got a filibuster when the facts come out. They said they wouldn't fight in there. They both said, I wouldn't fight in here.
Y'all said that?
So you had standards. You basically had standards.
Viral said it. Viral said it.
No, hold on. What I heard Viral say is it wasn't something for you to wrestle on the floor with, but y'all could have did hand-to-hand fisticuffs.
But we agreed to an MMA fight.
But shit went left.
I mean, is it MMA with fists though?
Do Floyd Mayweather go to a boxing match and they say, oh, by the way,
you're not Floyd?
You agreed to an MMA fight. Why are you bringing up Floyd Mayweather, a boxer? You ain't getting down with no MMA. You ain't seeing Floyd Mayweather check a kick. You ain't seeing Floyd Mayweather stop a takedown. What the hell are you talking about?
Street beef.
Exactly.
Yes.
But if you agree to fight on one term,
I feel you
don't
though.
wait till I get there.
So you trying to keep it professional.
Bro, you can get sued and go to jail fighting in someone's house, and there's no waivers, no nothing.
Meanwhile, it was agreed upon. It's on video. Multiple people are streaming it, and it's mutual combat. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, no. You hear every excuse in the book? Anyone that's a serious pussy that's trying to weasel out of anything, any type of conflict, start taking notes. This guy gave several excuses. They're all terrible, but he gave several excuses.
You knock somebody out, they fucking.
If the whole thing's on video, I feel like it's mutual combat.
Most people don't care about that.
A waiver you could get on ChatGPT in 5 minutes.
That's why didn't he have it?
Rocket lawyer.
Why didn't he have it? The dude marketed this as a professional gym. And I still said, let's go to a professional gym and fight.
To be on his side, bro, he did throw down the mat.
Bro, do you know what professional means? I'm a professional podcaster simply off the fact that I get paid to podcast. If he has a private gym where he gets clients to come and pay for their sessions, guess what, buddy? That's a professional gym, nigga. The fuck are we talking about? And this shit's licensed. Nigga.
Those mats, you can't.
He threw down some mats.
You can't fight on unstable mats. It's just gonna be sliding all over the place. That's not realistic. He's doing that to clout chase. This man has lost every fight he ever had to jiu-jitsu.
I saw that.
He
I
got
was watching
armbarred, choked, all that. All his losses are to people who do jiu-jitsu. So what he is doing...
Isn't that an argument for why you should fight him, though?
Listen.
Catch a fade in my yoga studio, dog.
So that is why when I got there, he no longer wanted to do MMA. He just wants to throw hands.
You can't make this shit up. You can't. How many lies? How many fucking lies? Bro, come on, man.
Because he's scared of jiu-jitsu. He would do everything. He did.
Jumbee, why the fuck did you put down the mats? Why did you put down the mats? Why did you roll down the mats if it was just hands? He was ducking the MMA. Oh, jiu-jitsu only. Let me. What did you say? Nut to butt? Like, he was going for the zesty shit. He's a coward, man.
Bro, if you don't have mats, you're gonna do jiu-jitsu on concrete? You lied and said you had a...
Bro, first, the mats would slide everywhere. Now the mats, they were no mats. We're gonna do it on concrete? Like, come on, man. This nigga, yeah, he wanted to go nuts to butts, bro.
Stick together.
Pause.
Professional gym. Now I get handicapped. Listen, man, y'all the toughest on earth. Y'all done beat everybody up. Which
We are.
That's not
We
true.
are.
But here's the thing, bro. Here, bro. Listen, bro. If we go to the city, cuz I got more knockouts than both you combined. That's
Once again.
It's a total fabrication.
lie.
Bro, who does this guy think he's lying to?
Stop it.
That's the fact.
Brandon, fool.
On Long Beach. Look, nigga, this is fact.
Bro, you were soft-spoken Pan-African strikes back prior to your career on No Jumper. Your man's Flacco outed you.
Listen, more fades and more knockouts. Let's just settle that right there. So no nigga could tell me how long.
More fades, more knockouts, all undocumented. It's all these things reside in the imagination of this motherfucker's head. It's all a figment of his imagination.
So neither one of these could tell me about catching fades.
The homie
bro.
got double digits.
I don't listen, bro. Whatever. I ain't never heard of none of them. So let me.
You from the other side.
Oh, that's fine. Look,
is that what this is really all about?
Nah, this ain't. We love Brandon. Brandon
listen,
got
bro.
real people.
Listen, can't nobody tell me about catching fades who ain't caught more fades than me. You changed the rules. We supposed to be having an MMA match. Now we in some street. I ain't driving nowhere to nobody's house to do no street shit. Cause a nigga could pull out a gun and kill you at his house and say that's self-defense. I'm telling you, everybody watching, this is what it looked like when niggas try to set you up for a fall. When they try to encourage. No one tells their friends to do things that could get their friends hurt, killed, legally liable for stuff. Unless what? They care more about content.
They were there and they had access to your blick, if anything. Like,
no, they did not have access to my blick. So what are you talking about?
The button for the trunk.
Access to the blick is crazy.
Hey, listen,
blick access.
Yo, blick access you didn't have, but you were acting like you did. You talked about you were fine. What did he say? He said some shit like he said some shit. He made some sort of threat like he would do some shit.
It's three. Hey, Tay. If three sitting on the couch with Blick, how you gonna get to your car before they get Blick?
Nah, you got that.
Come on, bro.
I hear what you're saying. You trying to be professional.
No, ever.
Yo, you can call in anytime you want. I ain't gonna lie, man. I was gonna break down the fight. There's some footage from Just Clips. Is it Just Clips? That was the channel called. Man, it's entirely too late, and I've done entirely too much today. My brain ain't even working. I ain't gonna lie. But was it Just Clips? The timestamp 31:53. Where is this? Yeah, Just Clips. Man, I was gonna break down this and everything. But you can call in if you want to. It doesn't matter. It's actually better if you call in. I ain't gonna lie.
Say, come to my professional establishment. We'll get some rounds in. I'm with it. If you would have said, I'm going to bring you out here, we going to fight fade in the street in my hood, I'd be like, you're dumb as we can meet at a neutral location. Hey, I'm not going to home field advantage for no hood, no street shit.
When you Google the address, an apartment comes up. Everybody knows you can go to Google Street View.
Here we go.
And look at the street.
Thank you.
Can you look at somebody's garage from Google Street View? No, you cannot. You can go right now. You cannot see the private property.
You can.
It's in the back.
You absolutely can. You can see everything on Google Street View. You can't see inside someone's motherfucking crib. Unless they have like no blinds, no drapes or nothing, and their windows open while the Google Street Cam takes a picture, and then you can. Outside of that, you ain't seen. But you see everything. Like, what are we talking about? You're being a victim. You're being unaccountable.
It's in the back. Everyone keeps saying this dude is now using YouTube arguments from people who are dumb because he knows he's lying. You cannot see the back of nobody's from Google Maps.
You could have the Batcave in there for all we know.
Bro, they have blick access, bro. Nothing's gonna happen.
Blick access.
All right.
Hey, that's the line.
You didn't give me. Hey, just know that I didn't say. Hey, just know that I didn't say that on the internet. That I didn't say all that.
Bro, it didn't happen.
I don't know what got access to. What I agreed to was we could meet at a real venue. They said you asked him, "Will you take the fight? Will you take the fight?" Oh, this that. He's scared of jiu-jitsu, and now that I went to his house and he lied. This is all I'm saying. Now that I went to bro's house and he lied about his venue, now you're coming to my venue. So now we're gonna go by my rules. What I told War Chief is this: dang, why you interrupting? I'm not even talking about you now. Look, I told War Chief this. I told War Chief this. All right, we are both jiu-jitsu. We are both belted in jiu-jitsu. He is brown. Brown is right under black. If you're a brown belt, you're going to be a black belt one day. First, no time limit, submission only, jiu-jitsu match for the honor of my school, my coaches, and all that. Next, we can do any form of fighting he wants, no time limit, whatever. If he doesn't accept it, because I'm still giving bro access to me, and I'll provide the venue. He won't accept it because he is scared.
So you didn't call Mr. Miyagi. That whole part is not true.
I call who Mr. Miyagi?
Wait, I'm saying when you called.
No, I called my.
Now, mind you, none of this worked. None of this. The fans didn't buy any of this. Let me just pull up the chat real quick so I can show y'all. The fans weren't having it. Where the fuck did I find this shit? It's online already. I have this actual video. Damn it, man. I gotta pull up the comments. Yeah, this did not go well.
War
for
Chief,
Brandon.
what's happening, brother?
Yeah, this is embarrassing, man. This is embarrassing. This did not go how you think this went. All right, so let me look at the comments right now. Okay, hold up. Bruh, Brandon really thinks he's someone. This man Brandon lame as fuck. Damn, Brandon won't shut up. Look at the likes on these comments. Brandon can't shut the fuck up when he's embarrassed. Brandon makes this unwatchable. He's stuck on jiu-jitsu because in a real fight, Brandon would have got his head caved in. Point and shoot gonna have to put in overtime for this one. LOL. Brandon is sassy. Submission only, bro. Only want to do something where he can use his weight to win. I struggle with that one. What happened there? Brandon said Chief disrespected his master, but I didn't hear him say one bad word about Adam. This is what I'm talking about. People acknowledge him as master for you, bro. This is bad. You taking L's, man. Again! Y'all never forget, the only person said something about Gun was Brandon. That's facts. He talked about, oh, he'll pop niggas and he'll do X. Whatever the fuck he said, some lame shit he said. He's the one that said that. And he's the one that said, if you ever resort to that after talking fights, you're the coward, you're a clown, you're being a pussy, blah, blah, blah. He went against his own word. Brandon never been the same since that first L. Bro, get rid of Brandon. Can I talk now is insane. Brandon, you blew it. You blew it on this one, dog. Too many excuses. Facts. Right there. Too many fucking excuses. Brandon, one of those guys that doesn't have real friends. He's the most annoying person they have had on No Jumper. Wow. I'm telling you. Adam 22 is well aware of this. He's just waiting for this guy to crash and burn, and he's gonna milk it the entire way. Proper talking tough guys will always be amusing. Well, you can speak proper. You can speak properly. You enunciate. You say the whole word, but you're tough, and that makes people laugh. That's funny. Your level of speech or your linguistic ability does not have any bearing on the. Yeah, maybe it does, man. Y'all give Suspect hell about this dweeb. Suspect said, let's go outside for the fade, and he ducked that. He's been ducking fades. It's facts. Adam. I would have been irritated as fuck if I was him, right? Like, yo, he's getting cooked. Brandon is a horrible person. There's not a black belt versus a brown belt proves nothing. Yeah, he's one of them niggas that bought the belt. He's one of them people that they got. Oh, I'm at the top belt. I have the top belt. Because I have the top belt, my belt's better than yours. He's like a nigga that has a Louis belt and he's like, yo, you have Coach. My belt's better. It's like, bro, come on. It's not fashion, my nigga. It's not fashion. The fuck are we doing out here? Please mute Brandon's mic. He kills the show. Yo, everything's going in on him.
Boy who does Muay Thai, because my boy is the one who reached out to the other Muay Thai people, and that's how we found out bro is blacklisted in Muay Thai. Nobody wants him at their gym.
He said he never lied, but what he's doing is trying to disparage Jumbee's name with fabricated tales. Jumbee trains UFC fighters that are in the UFC on cards. You can see them on... Let me pull up the damn card. Like, what are we talking about? You're out of your element, sir. You're a podcaster. And this is why Jumbee loves to expose motherfuckers like this. These podcasters think they're professional fighters. They think they know anything about fighting. I'm not a professional fighter. I don't act like I am. I don't pretend to be. If you knew my government name and you looked up my mixed martial arts record, you will see... I don't know why folks get on the mic and posture as to basically get a level of credibility, a level of credence without actually having to throw a hand. Not having to actually prove yourself and you just, I want to posture as a tough guy. Stop
because
it.
He does this, invite people over and jump on them. We don't know who's coming out of them apartments next door.
This nigga's just lying up. Yo, shout out to War Chief Jumbee. We got Jumbee on the line. Hold on, I'm gonna bring you up.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear myself too. I'm getting some feedback.
Yeah, I'm in my hold on. Tell me how about now? Better?
Nah, it's the same, but it's bearable. Oh yeah, no, it's a little bit better now. Oh no. There's the feedback.
Hold on. Let me turn all my electronics off. I'm in my dungeon. My burnt down HOA fucking. These niggas is sticky, brother. Hold on, I can't. Hold on, let me turn this shit off.
The fuck is this music, nigga? You about to get me a copyright or something? The hell going on?
Nigga, I'm old. God damn it. All right. I'm turning into Unk, nigga. This shit's crazy. This shit, how about now?
Turning into Unk. Nigga,
I got a cricket in.
You've been Unk age, nigga.
I know, bro. And these niggas act like I don't know that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Which is the craziest shit. So Pete, I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. LT, how long have you known me to be a troll that will find a fake nigga and walk him down on the internet, bro? Be real, bro.
Ever since I known you on YouTube. Yeah, ever since. From the beginning.
And what did I tell you I wanted to do on YouTube, man? And that's why I didn't start a channel.
So you want to expose one of these fake ass niggas.
Right. And then I have my son. And I said I need to take time to focus on proper things as a man, like not having a fucking channel, like being a father to my 2 kids, like being a provider, a partner, a businessman, a black one, and this fucked up ass shit we got going on. I ain't got front on it. And niggas try to play me like I don't have like I didn't go to academia. Like my dad ain't who he is. Like we didn't go to real fucking schools. Like I don't have media literacy. Like I know what a psyop is. Like my dad gave us books on MK Ultra when we were like fucking 7. He's a psychopath. I love that nigga. He's Caribbean. You know how Caribbean niggas is.
Yeah.
Once they find some shit out, what do you mean that's not true? Oh, right. Boom. I'm cool with everybody. I didn't help everybody. I didn't put niggas on. I didn't sacrifice for my own career. I literally retired to manage my brothers so they could get out of the regionals. And did I not do it? Okay. I can sit up here and be a dickhead like dumbass Brandon and name drop all the cool shit I've done over the last 30 years. But like I said, I'd be a complete asshole for that because the journey of it was beautiful. Can't take nothing from it. Wins, losses, all of it. Dog, there's days I crave combat again. I can smell it when I wake up and I know I can't go back to the ring. I swear to you not, it's the worst fucking feeling. when everybody around you is fucking pussy.
Yo,
pussy. And I'm gonna be real, and I want everybody to know this. I'm not making a fucking channel. I'm not going on no jumper. Fuck no jumper, man. No, I got no problem with nobody up there. I don't know them niggas. They are not in my community. All I know is I watch reaction channels, hanging out with the homies that I met on Discord, that I end up talking to in real life, end up linking with in real life, actually engaging in human experiences like UFC fights, kickboxing fights, Magic Mountain shit. Football, we're going to a fucking Laker game, I think, or some shit, because Taco and Emmers did their thing as fucking black men. No smut on their name.
Facts.
And we're doing that, out the garage. So the whole reason I did the whole Jumbee kickboxing thing was because everybody said, you can't make world champions out in no goddamn garage. And then I made 12.
Jeez.
Then I made 12. So that's the state of racism and weird shit in mixed martial arts, period. That's no whole other thing. So if this shit didn't exist, there wouldn't even be a nigga named War Chief.
Bro,
feel me?
You were a clout chaser the way Bucci Bear is trying to frame it. You would have been on No Jumper. You would have
trying to get a job.
You would not even. Well, yeah, you would have probably trying to get a job too, but you would have been there trying to follow up with an interview with Adam 22. You wouldn't have told Adam 22, I don't watch your fucking content to his face. You would have been like, yeah, I watch all your content, blah, blah, blah. You would have been all that shit, trying to be, because what Adam 22 does, he doesn't give a fuck if you're his employee, you're a host on the network. He'll bring your ops in to interview you because he's there for the views. So he'll be super nice, kissing your ass, interviewing you because you're his op and he knows there'll be views.
And I got one for you, because niggas trying to play me like there's not a mystique about me, and I hate that shit. How many times have I said, hey, this nigga off, and that nigga was off? That nigga was off. Not like off where you can notice like that nigga off. Like I ain't going to down nobody because it's past. Like stealing money from a white lady that lives in Kansas so you can buy podcast equipment for a podcast nobody fucking watches. I seen it happen. I told that nigga to his face. You know who I'm talking about. He has a pill in his name. Oh. Remember? Oh yeah. Hey, shout out Ace Boy Pun, because I'm just a fan.
Yo, I forgot about
smash the goddamn button. Hey, what that nigga, look, this how I'm gonna show these niggas how much of a troll I am. What that nigga J-Main say, you better do your research about Jumbee on pills, on any type of pill in this motherfucking, I didn't make niggas delete YouTubes. Niggas thought I had niggas in my DM like, hey bro, my bad, I took that shit down because the homie said that if you come here and I find out, everybody going to jail. I'm going.
Jeez.
We can just go. Not like in a bad way, but it's because when you're in a fight community, words matter.
Yeah.
Nuance matters. Semantics matters. I can't go up here and be like, I'm Chris Coley, the greatest fighter that ever existed, the best striker, the best goddamn coach. No, there would be 1,400 niggas in here putting their whole tea bag on my mouth. And straight up, no diddy. 1,400 just rugged Dagestanis talking about, no, I smashed tonight. And it ain't nothing I can say about it, LT, you know it. Next thing you know, I'm about to be ragdolled on somebody's gym for content. Yeah. And this is something, how long have we talked about shit like this?
Yo, I think the world that Brandon chose is the dumbest world. Like these regular hood niggas and street niggas talking all this greasy shit, talking about I'm gonna do X, Y, and Z to niggas, I'm gonna catch fades with random dudes. Great, all fair and safe. You go into the mixed martial arts world where anybody can get it. Nobody's Floyd Mayweather. Nobody's undefeated. It's like if you actually train, you've been choked out, you've been tapped out, everything's happened to you if you actually train. So it's like,
hey, listen, and here's the cold part. And I gotta say something because I'm fucking tired of niggas trying to get a W on California since the fucking beef. Okay, because you know, like I know that when that beef fucking started, I was a Drake fan. I'm over here. I had a fucking OVO jersey on, and then 30 seconds later, I was sea walking because that nigga took the worst whooping of his life for being something that he was not.
It's facts.
And no matter how you want to frame it, paint it, it's for being fake, for stealing from others, stolen valor, stolen cred, stolen things. And I know dudes that have died. I've had to go to funerals for my brothers that I grew up with for 20 years. And I say this with full transparency because these niggas can't tell me I'm not real. I can't tell you guys how many nights I've cried for my guys who can't see what Chris Cully is living right now. It fucking hurts, dude. Some bad motherfuckers we lost along the way. And you mean to tell me that this fat motherfucker gets to get credibility? And I gotta go across the street when the homie has a funeral because I don't get along with the niggas that let him die. And you know what happens if I pull up across the street? Legend has it, urban legend has it, I'm gonna crash the fuck out on everybody. Everybody. It's gonna take whatever, but I don't care, bro. I've lost so many real niggas that I walk around feeling like an alien unless I'm around my fight team, or because when this shit happens, niggas want to paint narratives and schemes for whatever reason. And one thing I will say, the brothers that pulled up with this man, whether gang affiliate, whatever the fuck you niggas want to say, all those guys covering it and doing whatever, it was based off the idea or concept or feeling, inkling coming from No Jumper that something ain't right with this guy. Okay? And it's not me to speak politics between these streets. These brothers came here to protect him. On my soul, they came here to protect him. And I will never say a bad thing about any of these guys. I don't know these people. I've conversed with them, but they don't know me either. So they don't understand that the idea of content to me is like scary. I have kids. What did I tell you why I started this? To understand what?
To understand the YouTube and what is it? Nigga, put me through a quiz, nigga. It's 3 a.m.
No,
I've been
no. Remember this? Time out. I'm sorry. Mid-Jewish pussy. Remember that statement?
Yeah.
And I heard it in my gym from a 14-year-old. And I said, where'd you hear that at, bro? Because you ain't even tough enough to know what that even is.
Oh, yeah. Now I remember. Okay, yeah.
Boom. One weird-ass nigga. Boom. A next one. We connected. Did I not call you and say, hey, man, I want to pay you for your time because I don't understand how this is going on because I can see through it.
That's facts. That's facts.
So this dude is not only did he lie on the whole shit, like he came. Let me tell you how goofy this is, nigga. You know how I love a good fucking goof. This motherfucker pulled up to my neighborhood that's been in Los Angeles, a mixed neighborhood that everybody can go and rebuild in, at 10 o'clock, not 2.
Oh, this nigga lied about the time too. Damn.
I think Flacco got the wrong info. I'll tell you. Flacco got the wrong info. I saw Flacco do a nice journalistic spin to protect his friend's career, but it doesn't take away tangible data of excellence on the internet. My nigga went crazy for no reason.
Yep.
He literally did what they said don't do. Don't listen to the chat. And then he made bots. I don't know how much time it could to make a bot account. He had homies trolling. Like, I know that niggas troll my number all the time. It's the greatest thing. I've been a troll since COD, like 1, nigga, PS5. Like, we can go at it verbally, like, nigga, whatever. Get it off your chest, brother. You know what I'm saying? Homie pulled up. First, not gonna lie, the Viral Waste brother pulled up. And he was scoping the spot out and just checking around on the phone. Man, cool dude. Then Brandon pulled up, pop, like a fucking car from Friday in a HOA, nigga, like an Oldsmobile with 3 seats in front type shit. So I'm already looking like, oh, he crazy. He's crazy. Why are you doing this? There's people out here enjoying Labor Day. The whole neighborhood, block parties, lights, music, going beautiful. I'm walking across the street getting plates and shit. Just like, hey, try this. This beat you. You gotta say it like this. Beat, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying. And this dumbass nigga pull up. And I say, hey, hold on, brother. And you can ask the Viral Ways guy because this gets lost in context for some reason. I say, hey, I need you to know that before this happens, that I don't hate you. Matter of fact, it's my job to love you, brother. I'm West Indian. I gotta love you, period. Land of many waters. Come as you are, nigga. I gotta figure it out because we look the same. Fuck it. Yep. Here we go. Right? And when I tell a nigga that, they look at me like I'm trying to run a game on them. And it's the most heartbreaking thing I've experienced in California. Jeez. Living here my whole life. I tell a nigga that like my daddy told me, I gotta help you regardless, brother.
It's because they don't understand Guyanese. I think that when you say land of many waters, a lot of people don't even know that's what Guyana is or what it means. And it's like in the Caribbean culture, it's like we're very embracing. We love all people, all black people, and it's just like when we do that and you embrace certain people and they look at you laugh, it's like, oh, you don't get it. You don't understand the culture.
And then if we say some shit like that, and mind you, my mom is foundational. Straight the fuck up, old black. So imagine telling a nigga, oh, you don't get it. After all this shit they go through out here, brother.
That's crazy.
All this shit, that's crazy. My dad would sock me in the mouth. Like, don't you ever talk to nobody like that. What's wrong with you? If he comes back, don't be acting like you didn't call it on yourself, stupid. You put it out. Gonna come right back. And here's a funny thing too, LT. It's wild. But like those brothers pulled up and they were nice. I told Brandon, I'm not gonna hurt you. I said, I don't hate you. I said, but you're gonna feel this shit for a long time. I said, you're gonna feel this shit for a long time. I said, I'm gonna put some pain on you, boy. I promise you that. And I said, listen, I moved him over to my equipment box, which has everything from Thailand. Hold on, I'll just turn the camera around. I don't know why I'm explaining this shit. I got all fair text type shit. Custom mitts. I can't even change my mitts because they don't make them no more. I have to wait for Thailand to make these motherfuckers again. I've had the same orange mitts because they're perfect for my fighters. They're Dutch style. But if you tell a nigga that, what's Dutch style? I know. Leave me alone. Anyways, fucking I tell him I'm gonna hurt you, man. And he says, fuck you, nigga, you ain't gonna do shit. In front of my people, and these are kids and dudes that fight. Like if we wanted to hop on, bro, we could have had them butt naked at a Diddy party quick. Like quick. We could have had a BBW pizza box, nigga. He's goofy. He is goofy. He literally pulled up to a HOA home with cameras everywhere. The streets, I ain't trying to blow everybody's spot, but the cross streets literally make it hard for you to pill out on purpose. So when he tried to pill out, damn near killed the Oldsmobile. The Oldsmobile hurt today. The Oldsmobile he pulled up in was a horrible war chariot. That motherfucker's at 1 HP right now somewhere.
Fucking 1 Yo.
Just off driving over here. So then I say, hey, I'm gonna reiterate because this is gold. I literally say this shit is gold. I said, I got food here. I got water, I got equipment, whatever you need, nigga. And he's not knowing I'm walking him into the martial arts fighter trap. When I said headgear, his eyes lit up like, I said, yeah. Big ass nigga need a headgear. Butty boy. Anyways, I was like, yeah, you got a headgear and this shit gonna kill you. So he said, yeah, headgear, shin guards. Do you got knee pads? Because and knee pads. What the fuck? I said, I thought you said you wanted to scrap. I said, hold on, let's save the malarkey. I said, Pete, I said, I got boxing shoes on. I got thick socks. I rolled over the boxing shoes, my brother. I said, so that way I don't slip. I said, now I got some sweats on and I got this cool ass t-shirt I got from somebody's baby mama. I'm whooping your ass. I said, because I don't even want to go to jail. Everything's recorded. I'm not a content creator. I can give a fuck what y'all do with this footage because I know as soon as we touch gloves, my nigga, I am beating you up for so many niggas that you disrespected. So many niggas that you lied to, so many niggas that you lied on, so many niggas that you claim to be. So I feel like this needed to happen, how he was popping, and I welcomed it. You can literally ask my fighters as this shit was going on. I said, man, if these goofy ass niggas let me on the panel, like literally let me on the panel, I'm pretty sure I can get him to the garage. He said, how? I said, because anybody with journalistic integrity is going to check the literal background of somebody claiming to be something. Period. Point blank, A to B, 1 to 2. There's no in the middle, my nigga. Like, what the fuck? I'm teaching media literacy in the mornings too, because I have to run PR for my own guys. So imagine how a viral project would look. And then a bunch of niggas you trying to look out for start running plays.
Jesus Christ.
He's sticky for no reason, because this nigga want to duck a fade and bring fucking good niggas to a random house in a Mexican neighborhood to fist fight a professional mixed martial artist at 10 o'clock at night at Labor Day while all his friends were watching with their phones up. Like, this nigga crazy.
Clout reigns supreme in this era, and in the media, I don't even, when I call niggas media, I'm like, it's disrespect to media to call niggas like legit media platforms, because everything is clout related. It's what can get the most attention. They don't care about anything that's valid, anything that's rooted in any type of research.
Hey, peep this. Imagine me having to tell, and he's my homie. I love these guys. This nigga's cool as fuck. There's this podcaster named Gangland Neem. Shout out Neiman. Y'all niggas don't know him. That nigga's hard. His brother's hard with music. Mickey Monday. Them niggas cool as fuck. Anywho, these niggas, I'm so fucked up. I forgot how we got there, but these niggas even wouldn't do what this pussy nigga did. And these guys are, and these are brothers from LA, bro, man. I'm talking good people. He trying to throw all type of niggas in the trick bag because he didn't want to take a fade, and niggas is just calling it straight. Like, they actually see it. So like, yeah, let me get back to Neem. The reason why I brought up Neem is because I had to tell Neem, I'm messing with him, about jiu-jitsu matches are not fights. LTE, this nigga is calling jiu-jitsu matches fights and comparing them to pro records in MMA.
No. That's no, I'm not.
And LT, he's competing in the SJJF, which is the Sport Jiu-Jitsu Federation.
Yeah, no.
The gi with the old people and the firemen and the kids and the women's and the medals, and if there's only 3 and if there's only 2 people in the division, then he's automatically second place, even if you roll with him 3 times, you know. And then the open weight division, so everybody can compete. If there's some big, chunky, worthless, fat, goofy Stater Brothers looking nigga, sir, I want to compete. So they let you have an open weight, and he goes over there and showcases the art of nuts to butt, the thing that jiu-jitsu practitioners hate. Stalling, nuts to butt, nuts to thigh. This nigga literally said, and this one I knew these niggas couldn't be real. This one I knew this man could not be no realer, because he already disrespected everything. He disrespected things that I cared about because he wanted an emotional response that would fit a narrative. That's media literacy. Jesus Christ. So these guys are trolling all at the same time, and it all comes in waves. I'll be chilling, and then my phone will go, blah, 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 and it'll be like, hey, why don't you show up to this place and fight him now? I'm like, bro, quit it out. Like, you niggas is jiggly jellyfish. Hey, Mr. War Chief, why don't you come over here at 10 o'clock in the middle of the night and fight him? Like, I'm like, nigga, why you trying to meet up at Glory Holes? Brother, you're weird. And then, not for nothing, don't know these niggas, but never mind, I'm even going to do him like that because he's doing it to himself. I don't even want no clout for this. I reiterate, I am not a podcaster. I am not a streamer. I play Hell Divers and work on comic books and train fighters and shit. Okay? So don't get it twisted like this is Cully's big play to do some shit. This shit weird. So Pete, homie comes. Now there's 2 niggas here. My cousin, 2 girls, 2 of my students who are amateur, haven't even competed yet, that were standing on business like, man, coach, can I do it? I want to try. Because they're training with they're literally the bodies that Taco and Emmers train with. So these kids are 14, 15, 16, 17 with the same fucking coaches that are in the UFC for like 5 to 6 years to themselves. And I'm gonna tell you what type of nigga I am, because niggas is weird. I only charge these kids $155 a month.
That's blessed.
7 days a week, brother.
That's insane.
They can use my washer machine. They can use the big ass fridge in here. They can shower. When they have fight camps, they can bring all their stuff here and use the beautiful fucking TV station I've set up for my team to play PlayStation, Xbox, to get massages. So these guys are seeing this as like just some nigga doing karate in the garage. And I'm like, that's fine, because I don't like the MMA community training right now. We're getting smoked by the world. And Emmers and Taco took that shit across the pond twice in 2 weeks and came out gold. The only American team to do it at the time. Okay. Literally, oh yeah, when a nigga had to be on the road for a month because first we had to fight in London in this nigga's backyard and win against Jai Herbert at the O2 Arena. Taco Padilla did that shit. Did that shit in front of the world. I don't know if you don't like it. That's fine. Suck my ass. Anyways, we packed up. This nigga's injured. Eye ripped open. Stitches. Body broken. Big fight. Pack up London. Grab our shit. Have to head to Spain. Hit Spain. Get robbed by the Spaniards. Them some dirty motherfuckers. I saw. Hey, so you know what's the coldest part? I feel like the nigga waited for me to get off the plane because he saw my Instagram. Because everything I wore in any picture was gone. I said, oh, these niggas swag jacked me in Spain.
What the fuck?
Hey, hey, you wanna know how sick I was? I found some London, some Union Jack Cortezes. My nigga. And they got me for them. That would have been so sweet to just put up on the wall.
How'd they get them? Like how'd they rob you?
Because these niggas, they work in the airport. They can see everything in the bag. So if they just feel like stealing something to Spain, they gonna get you, and that's free game. Spain's dirty. Passport, bros. When you're not out somewhere buying pussy, you know stuff bad still can happen. But anyway, that's a different subject. These niggas, watch him, hype him up, Brandon. The brother says, Brandon, this nigga's ready to fade, because now at this point, I know he's a bitch. My homies know he's a bitch. The neighbors know he's a bitch. My baby mom come outside with the baby on her hip. My baby call him a bitch. My baby say, hey, you about to get fucked up. It's up. And he don't realize that, like, I fight and train every day still. Yeah. I'm fucking 40. And so, okay, now he's shook. And so I'm jumping up and down, and just to get in his head, I was like, hey, y'all niggas hungry? Because I'm about to get busy type shit. Like, this about to be your boy. And niggas is like, what? I was like, y'all niggas, like this garage fade that you guys are thinking is going to be like, oh, because they're thinking I'm going to break shit in here.
Yeah.
They thought he was going to pick me up and slam me. I said, my nigga, I'm about to spank this. This is about to be gourmet. Like, how often does a fat nigga walk into a nigga's garage and be like, let's fight?
Yo, how long was the interaction? Because the pit, there's little clips and shit, like the minute, 2 minute. How long were you guys actually out there?
Hey, and I ain't putting nobody out, but Viral Way has a whole lot of footage, and I would guesstimate probably about 45 to 30 minutes of him ducking the fade.
Wow. So there's so much footage out there that he has still.
Yeah, and then this nigga walked right by a real MMA and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, brown belt, striped up veteran, a guy that fought guys like Jalen Turner. And was like, hey, I know you. Yeah, you goofy fuck, cause he fights.
Yeah.
Boom. Long story short, I'm like, Brandon, come on, dog. I'm playing EBK J-Bo. Brother, tell me what you want. I'm on the same shit. Where's mats? I throw mats down. Right here, headgear. Here's the headgear. Headgear too small. Well, how come you're not wearing no shin guards? You're gonna cut me or something? I said, maybe. I said, we about to fuck this shit up. I said, don't worry about nothing. I said, I'll buy it again tomorrow. Don't worry about it. I said, we about to fuck it up. I said, cause I'm a coon. I'm a jigaboo. I'm all this shit. I'm a stereotypical hood nigga. That's what you was calling me. I said, well, nigga here now. Nigga here now. Let's get niggerish, brother. Let's go. Let me call my sensei. Nigga, who is you calling? Because if you have a sensei, sir, and I asked you to let me Google his name on this big ass TV that I had to turn off, why won't you let me have his name if he's in the martial arts community? And that's when I was like, what the fuck is at my house?
Didn't he say some name? He said some name on No Jumper or something. He mentioned something in this.
Nobody knows him. Anybody wants to go online. That's why they're saying don't ruin his life. I'm not encouraging nobody to bash Brandon for stolen valor. It's a mental illness. Something's wrong with him. I said it a bunch and niggas thought I was trying to be like Malcolm X. I'm like, no, I'm trying to be a nigga that doesn't have to put this big nigga down to prove something that he's not. And he's at my house now. And y'all know whose house y'all brought him to. I told you whose house you brought him to.
I think there's something wrong with this internet shit because folks legitly get on the internet and create a player. They're the person that they are. They just like, fuck it. I can say what I want people to believe I am, and it is what it is. I am that.
And the whole, and I don't want to cut you off, but the whole time those Viral Way boys were there trying to support him. And that's why I love black people. Those reasons like that. They didn't give a fuck about this neighborhood. They didn't give a fuck about none of this. They just said, the homeboy said, y'all got to do some karate, some shit, nigga. And it got to happen right now. And I'm tired of y'all niggas talking about it. And nigga, I said, you know what type of nigga I am? I said, shit, me, I'm tired of talking about it too. I have to talk all day. Let's break some shit. Homie gives all the excuses. And then I start going off like, now you wasting my fucking time type shit. Like, man, you a bitch. You a bitch. You a bitch. What's up? Look, and I go to his camera. Listen, anybody in the martial arts world, tell me I'm lying that if I walk up to you and call you and mush you in the face like that, you wouldn't just fly off. No, I'm not even looking.
That's a fade instantly. Like, what do you mean you're getting mushed in your face like that? Like
my brother, I was so turned up on EBK, J-Bo, and Mountain Dew that I wasn't even looking at him. And then he gonna call me a tweaker. It's like, nah, nigga, I feel like I ate a honey pack because you just came in here like something the booty warrior would want, nigga. Like, how you walk into a place knowing you can't fight full of mans? You wild, brother. You lucky you lucky Diddy in jail. He'd have a field day with a goofy nigga like that. He'd have that nigga ankles in the air with a chubby gimp. Yo, so then this fucking chubby gimp, because he's worthless, man. He's worthless. And I ain't saying that as a person, I'm saying as a martial artist. Don't take no classes from this nigga. He had the nerve to have on a Martin shirt with the black karate character, Dragonfly from Martin, and didn't even know none of the history behind the nigga. He said, nah, I just, it's a black nigga like karate. I'm just making fun of Jumbee. Sir, get your Donald Trump conservative news guzzling ass sit down somewhere.
Wait, he's one of those niggas?
Yes, bro.
Oh, jeez.
So Pete, that's why I feel bad for the homies, because I think they were just trying to support him in his content. And he fucked himself up. Bad.
He's severely confused. He went from Pan-African Strikes Back to Donald Trump supporting No Jumper.
And let me tell you, LT, how many times have I literally said, have you asked me, hey, Jumbee, some shit? And I'll ask my dad to be sure. Like, my pop said, my dad said niggas moving weird. He said, only time niggas move weird like that when they got cases, Chris. I said, oh shit, what kind? He said, well, Tariq Nasheed had to get lawyers and all type of shit. And then he said, yeah, they had guns. There's guns involved. I said, okay, yeah, gun cases. He said, the timing doesn't make sense. I said, okay. To me, you can't even be around my people. My friends, my family, you're just a shaky individual at that point. I got cousins in prison. So I'm like, oh, he trying to play games. They trying to put me in a trick bag. So I was like, oh, bet, cool. Tell him come up. Cameras, friends, let him have his own cameras, give him equipment, make sure that I don't spit on him, because that's assault. Make sure I welcome into my house and let him know that this is going to be a competitive spar under a rule set. I let him know that I'm not going to assault you, but during this competition, I'm going to hurt you to embarrass you. I said it out. He tried to make it seem like I'm a clout chaser. Nah, bro, I don't give a fuck. I just want to beat him up for black people and the Mexicans, because he said some foul shit about Mexicans, man. I ain't cool with that. Neither way. You can't be talking about black people. You can't be talking about Mexicans. I could imagine what he talks about in between. So boom, he fakes it. I say, all right, man, get your bitch ass out of here. Get your bitch ass out. Go on. He leaves with the girl's headgear. This fat, goofy nigga leaves with the girl's headgear. And so then was like, bro, go get that headgear back. That's just like $180. Professional headgear for boxing. And he didn't even know how to put it on. Poor guy. It was extra large because he has a big ass head. And we call this girl Big Head Nana because she has a big ass head. Sorry, Nana, your shit huge. So the only headgear in the house was a female one. Is correct, because that's the only people that use headgear in my program.
So he was at first considering or trying to make it look like he was considering fighting, because they said
only for the cameras.
Yeah, that's
when the cameras came. That's it.
Too.
When the cameras came, he turned into super nigga for like 30 seconds till I turned back into kryptonite. I said, "Oh, you super nigga? Here's a cape. Let's fly, nigga." He broke down, and so then he comes back with the thing on his under. How you gonna keep a Red Dead Redemption gun in some fucking Target shorts? You're insane, brother. You're insane, brother. You're insane, brother. And I'm already under the impression, contemplation, understanding, or not misunderstanding, whatever the fuck spin you want to put on it, that there's a teenager in the car.
So you thought you seen a teenager in the car?
I know I did. I'm just trying to give the nigga something. God damn, brother. You can't help this nigga if you wanted to.
Because
this nigga comes
the
up.
man said I think it was the viral way. Somebody else that was on the phone, one of his boys that were there, he said that he was in the car by himself at that time. When he said at that time, it was like he was saying it like, yeah, he was, but not the whole time.
Because the way these niggas play on the internet against real situations and scenarios, you gotta work with semantics, apparently.
Yeah.
And I don't get down like that because I'm transparent all the way through. If you ask me a question, I'm gonna tell you, brother, I ain't got nothing to hide from you.
Yeah, but these niggas on the internet are all frauds, man.
Yeah, so peep this. So this nigga pulls up the Blick, Rusty, we're okay, nobody's tripping. And I know that the only reason he's coming back is for me to, and this is the scary part. I think he thought that if he came back after he kept trying to rage bait me, even though it was K-Fab, like all those guys could tell you I put on, so he would put up and he just couldn't do it, bro. Like an old school fade. And he wanted to pop me, my true belief. He wanted to pop me, my true belief, for content, or make it seem like he was gonna pop me for content.
I don't think you understand how badly you ruined his life.
I don't think he did. I told him, I gave him all the options in the world to just admit it in front of the boys.
It is true. He really did ruin his own life, but you put him in the position to ruin his own life. Well, he put himself in the damn position, man.
How did I do it? I didn't even know the nigga until he started punking niggas online.
Nah, but what I mean is, because he went too far off the deep end, he
had to do something, and there was no resistance for it. There was no resistance. Whatever he wanted to do, he could have did. Nobody was on him like that. Everybody was like, bro, are you going to fight or not? We're trying to go home and smoke and shit.
The fact that he drove and he put it on camera, 45 minutes talking about I'm driving and I'm basically standing up for my stolen valor that I'm being accused of. And he's like, nope, still going to walk away from the fight. And it's like that, walking away from that fade ethered him forever. He can't live that down.
And then here, I legitimately feel like he's a rat bastard. A rat bastard. I don't want it to be confused with snitch. I don't know paperwork, but he's a rat bastard in our community. He's the type of guy you can't have around. They're going to just do weird shit to get ahead, cut you off, take your spot, mess with your chick, DM you. You know what I'm saying? He's just shaky, bro. Rat bastard. Don't want you around. You can bait him out of the hole. You don't even want to do it. So this is why I call him that. He took that headgear with him, full well knowing that wasn't his. He didn't have proper equipment like that. I think he went for me to go chase him. But none of that works. And these are things that a lot of guys do, like COs,
So he didn't return the headgear at all.
Yeah, he did, and that's when he brought the blick with him. And then when we said, bro, like, you can do that if you want, but you're in a worse place. We literally explained this is the worst time for you to do anything more crazy.
I think he's trying to make you crash out in a way so he can feel like he's vindicated. Like, oh no, this is just some crazy crash out.
Yeah, like I'm gonna go harass him. Like I'm gonna go harass him. Like, bro, nah, he was trolling niggas. He has his homies trolling niggas. He has bot accounts. He has all type of goofy shit. He has a no jumper threads thing. Niggas is weird. So when he skirts off, it's because I call my cousins. I say, stop outside. Stop outside. They Haitian down the street, bro. I'm Guyanese. I'm calling my cousins home. My niggas tripping. He dip out quick as hell. They don't even get here. They don't even come. By the time this nigga done skirted out, they see him doing goofy shit. And they're like, what the fuck is going on? I have to tell them this whole story I just told you. And they told me, like everybody else told me, he's a rat bastard. He's weird, bro. You don't want nobody around. Like, don't let him come back to the neighborhood. And that's from his actions, bro. He didn't have to crash out that hard. He could have said, just like men, just like me. Never mind. I'm tripping. He could have used that as content. Yep. We could have had food. We could have ate food. We could have chilled. We could have had good smoke, good food, good libations. I could have told him about martial arts. I could have showed him my shit. I could be like, yo, man, these things mean. I could have showed him my friends on the wall who are dead. You know? So, like, that's why I was upset with him. And whatever he did after is very gross to me. I wouldn't like that person around me in any aspect, professionally or personally. Because I work in business. Yeah. I work in hand-to-hand business. I work in agreement done. When they ask for the agreement done, I need a fighter. I need a fighter for this show in 2 months, ready to cook against a guy from another part of the world. And you better put on a fucking show. Because if you don't, I got to get somebody else in this spot.
Facts. It's a business.
And so, like, I ain't got time to be arguing and doing no. I ain't no Paul. Nah, man. Shout out to the guys. I don't even know. I have never even talked to. I reached out to him. He was already on his own, doing his own thing. I didn't even know about the what he brought out. I didn't see the same what he brought out. I didn't, and I saw what I saw official. And I will say that. But the fact that those things, whatever, that's up for the internet to go and figure out what those things. That's not me, bro. I don't even, bro. And they even tried to, like, they even had a whack on me, I guess. Had whack 100 and Adam talking about me, which is crazy. They even reached out.
Wow.
Yeah, bro. They even, and then imagine taking that energy to a professional martial arts gym of any kind without checking in.
Yeah.
Without checking in, without getting waivers, without getting the owner's permission. So all that shit happened. I'm not gonna lie. I did mark Brandon out on purpose. It was for scientific purposes because I really truly believed that he was a bitch. I know scientifically he's not who he says he is in jiu-jitsu. There's no way you can convince anybody in our community. Bro, is it not weird? Nobody in MMA has came and said, shut the fuck up, Jumbee. My name is da-da-da-da, and this is my guy.
Yeah, nah, that's not fucking happening.
And you know how coaches are. You know how coaches are when it comes to their lineage.
Yeah.
And tell me, let's say this. You give me a random Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. I'll give you a random one. It doesn't matter. Any Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, no gi. Doesn't even have to be combat jiu-jitsu, just regular, straight up 80cc rugged wrestling, like a Bo Nickel. If I walk up to Bo Nickel and say, your black belt is trash, what's he gonna do to me?
Defend that.
How bad am I gonna be in the hospital the next day if Bo Nickel got a hold of me angry? Be real. Tell these people.
Man, I don't know, man. I'm too damn tired.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, man.
Nah, I feel you. I'm gonna take my ass to bed too. I missed the whole Helldivers drop. I appreciate you. I want to reiterate one time before I go. I'm not a podcaster. I like the panels. LT, I'll be back terrorizing niggas next time you're online, man. Appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, for sure, man. Shout out to Jumbee. Shout out to War Chief Jumbee. I ain't gonna lie, man. I was too tired hours ago. I was entirely too tired hours ago. But I'm like, yo, I can't I can't reschedule this stream. Y'all been waiting for this stream, and this stream was supposed to be from yesterday, but honestly, I had a busy fucking day. I've been too tired from prior to this stream, but I'm like, fuck, I'm still going to do it. I'm still going to put in the effort. It's just streaming. So I'm like, fuck it. But honestly, man, shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Jumbee. I kind of started like, I don't know, man. I started fading in the last couple minutes. I ain't going to lie, man. I ain't going to lie, man. But it's important. It's very important. It's very important that folks like Jumbee expose these YouTube clout chasing frauds trying to act like they're professional fighters or they have any type of fight history, because at the end of the day, the big bag on YouTube is a fight. The big bag on YouTube is a fight. A lot of podcasters, a lot of entertainers, a lot of streamers, they're trying to get their level of visibility up so they can get one of them YouTube fights and make millions of dollars in one fell swoop, instead of streaming 24/7 to make, not even a portion of that. So folks like him will try to get their name and their status elevated so they can get on a Jake Paul type card. They're really trying to sell us Floyd Mayweather versus Mike Tyson exhibition. Like, it's filthy work out here, and that's what YouTube fighters and clout fighters are trying to do to the business, so we don't get the real professional, actual talented fighters. We get Bucci Bear versus Flacco or some dusty shit like that. Like, ain't nobody got time for that. But yeah, man, shout out to Stay Gold Radio, War Chief Jumbee for calling in. Shout out to the Informant Media in the chat, holding it down in the Discord. Fuck, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat that came out to this one. Tired of shit. We wrapping this one up. Well, I had something else that I wanted to react to. I ain't gonna lie. I had something else that I wanted to react to. Bucci. This right here. Very important. Very important. We got to react to this real quick.
Hold on, brother.
Chase him.
So,
I'll have you chase you.
Two clutch. Here we go. So in real life, you are telling me, Brandon, I will knock you the fuck out.
Yeah, if you came up,
you really believe that? I'm having a moment of honesty.
If you just call me what you just called me in real life in my face, I swear to God on everything I love, I'll probably switch your fat ass down.
Oh, you'll probably shoot me.
In reality, yeah, you don't think that.
So that makes you more of a bitch. So, but my point is this. So listen.
Out their name and not expecting that.
So listen. First, it was Brandon, I'll knock you the fuck out. Then when I said, so you really think you can knock me out? Well, in real life, I'll shoot you. That's what he basically said. I'll switch you down. We know you're a bitch. That's why I called you a bitch.
Bro, in real life,
because I knew you already. You know what bitches do? Bitches go get guns. First, they say, I'm going to knock you out, and then they shoot you. They do suspect type shit.
No, I'm just being honest with you.
All right, so you'll see what that intro clip has to do with Brandon pulling up on a professional UFC coach on Mr. War Chief Jumbee himself. Y'all that seen the last video know exactly who I'm talking about, where this conflict started, the credentials of Jumbee, the credentials that are in question of Brandon are shit. He done dominated what? We're going on 3 weeks now of media time. And I think what Brandon just did.
This right here, I don't even know how. This is how you know I'm tired as hell. This is how you know I'm tired as hell. The fact that I did not bring this up right here. You're in no jumper, concrete floor, no space, surrounded by a bunch of dudes making a circle. Small confined space. You got your gloves on. You're willing to squab this man. You drove 45 minutes. Get in the garage and fight, nigga. What the fuck? There's literally no excuse. You're willing to do this, but because this happens,
is also going to dominate some.
You show him getting thrown down.
So what we're about to do
because
is take
this
a trip
happened
on over to the
and he got embarrassed.
Channel. We're gonna see because they pretty much
now
put
he's
out
ducking
the full
face.
version on their YouTube channel of what happened, of the confrontation that Brandon drove 40.
You see this? This right here, brother Jumbee, Chris Taco Padilla, training.
5 minutes to have.
Ample space.
So basically, Brandon drove 45 minutes to Jumbee's house, where if you look at his Instagram for 30 seconds, you scroll through a couple times, 1, 2, 3 scrolls, you can piece together that he's training professional UFC fighters in his garage. It's not a secret. It's not hidden. But Brandon's gonna pull up and say that this isn't a good enough setup for him to catch a fade in. I'll give my thoughts on all that later. Let's get into this content.
I'm going because I've been looking for your gym.
I have a private gym right here that I train and make a lot of good money out of, bro.
I know you ain't about somewhere.
He fought. Hey, he fought mixed martial arts and shit too. Eric, what belt are you?
Brown, 2 stripes. Yeah. I used to do a lot.
And Brandon does jujitsu. This is well enough space to get on the mat and roll. I used to roll in a shitty fucking, well, I don't even want to call it shitty basement because that's disrespect to the basement of the person I'm speaking about. But I used to roll in a basement on a rug in a basement. Unfinished basement and a rug. And I used to roll on that. Not even mats, bro. Like, what are we doing?
Tournaments. I remember this guy.
Tell Eric, watch this. Eric, he said he's a world-class black belt.
I'm a black belt.
He said world-class.
I got her no.
Eric, world-class.
Viral Way Promotions with the tripod and DSLR. W tripod. They were going to get this in nice, stable footage. We weren't going to have to see no shakiness or no random zoom-ins or none of that J-Cat shit that you be seeing in a lot of fight footage. This was going to be a full-blown thing. Honestly, they could have thrown this on members only if it would have actually went down. But Brandon's about to continue ducking the fade right here. I just had to shout out that tripod usage.
I see you at tournaments if I never did no.
Is that world-class, Eric?
Ducking the fade.
What are y'all going to do? This ain't going to happen, so y'all going to go to another gym.
Yeah, we need to go to
So like what's up? Unless you going to go with him to a gym.
Faking the funk. Oh, yeah, we go to a real gym, another gym. Look what happens.
This one he want. He ain't going to go.
No, I want to fight in a gym. I came all the way up here to not fight. Nigga, I saw that. Bro, if I fall,
Eric, how many gyms? Eric, set it up and see me make a chat.
Imagine saying, I came all the way here just to not fight and then not fight. What, nigga?
Can we get it at Steven, man?
Because that's what you
He said he's going to open a gym right now.
Yeah, go open a gym right now. Go open up one right now. I'll go with you.
Bro, what?
Let's go.
You said you can go open up the key to a gym. I'll go with you.
Where my gym is at, we can't do this like that.
And mine is right here, and it's late at night, and you ain't rolled. Come on.
All right, man.
This nigga's a pussy.
No, you're a pussy.
You're
you lied about what you got.
I'm sorry to waste y'all time. Y'all hungry?
Nah, you wait.
I got food at the house. Hey, I got food at the house.
Hey.
You want some pepper?
Your friend wasted time lying about what
food
he
at the
got.
house, gang.
We've been talking about this for 5 days. We could have met at any gym in LA. He said he had CMMA. He said he had Black House. He said, I said, let's line it up.
Meanwhile, understand something, chat. Really understand something.
No, you're a pussy. You lied about.
Jumbee, gloves. Look at the attire. He's ready to scrap. Calling this guy a pussy. This guy, all for show. All for show. The phone up. The phone. Like, are we?
Nah, you wait.
I got food at the house. Hey, I got food at the house.
Your friend wasted time lying about what he
food at the
got.
house, gang.
We've been talking about this for 5 days. We could have met at any gym in LA. He said he had CMMA. He said he had Black House.
Who is this guy talking to? Who is he explaining himself to? Not the camera?
He said, I said, let's line it up.
I know it's a hot Labor Day weekend, but Brandon's shirt, the level of sweat that is showing through his shirt, from what I would assume was just a car ride. So you mean to tell me he collected all of this sweat in that little tiny shirt of his just from sitting in the vehicle? Do you not use your air conditioning? Adam's not paying you enough to use your AC, Brandon? What's going on here, buddy?
I think the nigga was nervous, man.
This dude freaking said, come on my rock, I got a gym.
So I put the joint down and fucking wrapped up.
Nah, you didn't put anything down. You didn't put anything down.
Fresh.
Hey, look, that's
Man brought him a plate of food, yo.
Hey, why nigga brought a plate of food, man?
Hey, Virgo, that's real ass Caribbean food.
It's hospitality, gang.
You know what I'm saying? Hold on. I'm supposed to call my baby mama out here so she can tell you how much of a fat bitch you are.
All right, so the tempers are gonna start flaring up now as Brandon continues to complain about something he should have known before pulling up. Like I said earlier, you know, it's very obvious where Jumbee trains out of. The Jumbee kickboxing gym, it's very obvious that it is out of a garage. If you just scroll through the guy's Instagram for 5 seconds, there's videos of him training full-blown UFC fighters in this same garage. So it's good enough for them, but it's not good enough for Brandon. Brandon is above the UFC apparently. But then on top of that, isn't Brandon trying to take everything to the floor? Isn't he trying to wrestle essentially?
Pathetic.
Isn't he the grappler? I feel like a confined environment. How's the garage a bad thing? We grew up running fades with gloves on in the garages. Backyard fades. We was doing that as kids. I don't know what Brandon was doing as a kid, but I was doing that as a kid. We was putting on the gloves and going to the homie's garage and running fades all afternoon. That was fun. Like, we was doing shit like that. When niggas weren't playing Madden and 2K and all that, that's what was going on. So I feel like for somebody who wants to wrestle, how are you gonna turn down open?
You're a victim.
Here we go, CSI.
Now you're telling me you showed up to a mixed martial arts fight wearing this?
Nigga, please.
Oh shit, this thing, oh wow. Okay, I am having some technical difficulties. I did not even know that this got fried.
Style fight in a confined space. Isn't a confined space more of an advantage to the wrestler?
Yeah.
Like, what the hell? But let's get into these tempers flaring because I have a lot to say about what Brandon is about to do right here.
Professional gym. Hey, brother, listen.
What type of grappler complains about a confined space? Oh, the area's too tiny and small, and I'm a grappler, and that's what I want to do, and I'm trying to avoid your strikes. Why? Like, this guy is insane.
So we gonna go to a real gym. That's not a real gym. I'm down.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Okay.
I drove 45 minutes, nigga.
If anybody ever called me a faggot like I called this,
no, you're a faggot.
Which one he would have did something? I'll go to whatever fucking gym this posing ass nigga.
Man, watch out, bro.
What's up, cuz?
Oh, now
What's up?
See.
I want to get
your
your
point,
point,
man.
I'm smoking nigga. No, look. Oh, you want to smoke?
I smoke a nigga.
Hey, stop.
So listen, out their name and not expecting that. So listen. First it was Brandon, I'll knock you the fuck out. Then when I said, so you really think you can knock me out? Well, in real life, I'll shoot you. That's what he basically said. I'll switch you down. We know you're a bitch. That's why I called you a bitch.
Okay. Stop up, bro. You want to play? You speaking of smoking, nigga?
I'm not playing.
No, y'all said squabbling. That's
Yeah, we're going to leave it out of squabble. That's that.
You think I'm running?
Hey, this your bag right here?
No, that's me.
He's literally running to the trunk. He went to the trunk to show that he has a weapon on him. He just burnished a weapon, however you say that word. He just flashed a weapon and
what did he say? You mean brandished? What did he say?
The trunk. He went to the trunk to show that he has a weapon on him. He just burnished a weapon, however you say that word.
Burnished? What the fuck?
He just flashed a weapon and chose not to use it, but just to let him know that he has one. So how do I take that as a viewer? I take that as the guy who agreed to show up to somebody's gym, garage, home, whatever the case may be. You agreed to meet up and fight like men. So a lot of y'all know who K-Mac the Great is, right? On Instagram, the Friendly Fade Factory. I forget the exact slogan, but basically put the guns down and put the gloves on.
The Friendly Fade Factory is
Box
insane.
your problems out instead of shooting it out. Imagine if K-Mac, so Brandon's been acting like he's a K-Mac type of dude, right? Imagine if K-Mac set up a fade with somebody. It was a whole thing drawn out for a few days. They're going back and forth on live. All right, let's meet up at the park. We're going to catch a fade. Or meet up at, whatever. Wherever they want to meet up, we going to catch a fade. And then K-Mac with his whole Brandon message being put the guns down, put the gloves on. then says, no, I'm not fighting you because I think I'm scared of you. Without saying it, that's what your actions are saying. I'm scared of you.
Because I'm scared of you.
For whatever reasons, you feel the energy in person, despite having probably damn near 200 pounds on the guy. You feel the energy in person, and now you're afraid. So you're saying, oh, okay, so since your body's a weapon.
Once again, weight means nothing if you don't know how to fight. You just get your weight used against you, like what happened to Brandon right here. This nigga just fell over for what? Because his center of gravity was off because he has no balance and the weight is just out of proportion.
Even though I've been marketing myself as being a weapon myself, but since yours is a weapon, I got an up blower on you. And I came to your house. Now, if he came to your house,
it's some pussy shit, man.
All, hey, whatever a nigga want to do at his crib, that he's defending his crib. But you came to his home to catch a fade and decided to threaten the up blower on him. Like, I'm gonna be real. That basically puts Brandon in a George Zimmerman type of category for me. Y'all can debate whatever you want about the whole George Zimmerman situation. At the end of the day, Brandon's antagonizing somebody just to then turn down a fade and threaten to end their life.
Yep.
That I will never respect.
And don't forget, coming back to No Jumper and disrespecting the man's wife and child to try to antagonize a crash out moment because he is looking for some sort of W in all this. Trying to spin it all to somebody else having a crash out or having a moment where they're angry and the internet's come. Like it's another level of pathetic that we generally witness from people like the Passport Bros or some folks in the manosphere space, but I don't know, Jumper. This is a new low for these guys.
Run the fade with them. If it's such a problem, that you guys have developed through online interactions, that you have drove to the man's home, or you thought you were pulling up to a full blown UFC gym. Apparently,
once again, I'm gonna wrap up this video, chat. I'm gonna wrap this up. We have a lot to react to, but I aired this a little too late. I ain't gonna lie, man. I fucked up. But in conclusion, I'm tired of the excuses. There is no excuse for this pathetic performance. You showed up, ducked the smoke, and now you're trying to revise history and you're kicking and screaming, and it's like, bro, this is sad. And you know what's more sad? I had closing statements, but I'm so tired I literally forgot my last point. I ain't streaming this tired again. I ain't gonna lie, man. I don't know how folks like Speed do them 24-hour marathon streams where they're streaming all damn day. It's because they're not really making points and shit. They're just doing things. They don't have to think that much, actually. They're just doing activities and miscellaneous activities and shit. I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't gonna lie. This is rough. This has been rough. I had one last point I was going to make. I had one last point and I literally forgot it. I keep seeing diabetes in the chat. I'm like, what the hell's going on, man? What are y'all talking about? What the hell was I going to say? Come on, come back to me, man.
Stick together.
Mm-hmm.
Pause.
Damn. What was the point? Man, fuck it, man. I'm gone, man. We out. Yeah.